was only possible because of you. And that's
I guess.
why I think you should be the champion. I don't know what to do with Parkour Civilization. But
okay, no, I don't know. I mean, he is kind of old, and old people, I don't know if they make the best rulers because, you know, they're old. I think they have a little couple of outdated ideologies.
Bo, thank you. I have power again, and for my first decree, we are getting rid of the Puerto Ricans. We are getting rid of the Cubans. Thank you, Bo.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back with another banger. Huh? Who? Hey, can y'all hear me, bro? I'm back with another banger of reaction for y'all boys, man. Hey, man. Say, man, look. I'm back in the car. I'm in the car because we're doing Parkour Civilization, the video I've been recommending me to watch for a minute now. And now, I was going to do this a while ago, but again, this is like 2 hours long, essentially. So I was trying to find like a time frame where I can do it. But since now, I'm on spring break, I got time now. But hey, Cuddy, a little hoodie do side tangent, bro. Hoodie do a rant off the rip, right? I don't understand why a professor would assign assignments over spring break, bro. You as a professor, like, how much of a dry-tipped virgin do you have to be in order to assign assignments over spring break? You're a fucking loser, dude. Like, you as a professor, right? You as a grown adult recognize, like, how much spring break is essential to a lot of college students for, like, you know, a lot of reasons, right? It's supposed to be a time for break, fun, or relaxation. Yeah, you want to assign assignments over it. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Cuddy. If they did a whole draft thing and you got sent to the front lines, I would not be sad, Cuddy. No tears will be shed, bro. I will be rejoicing. Like, I had a professor try want to assign assignments, Cuddy. Well, not one. He did. He's a professor, right? Assign assignments over spring break. You're a fucking loser, dude. I know your wife pegs you. That's even assuming you even have a wife. Hey, Cuddy, that man getting a little. Y'all see the rookie? Y'all know the whole Luna and Gray treatment, Cuddy? That motherfucker, the professor got that Luna treatment, gang. That his wife cheating on him with a fucking, I don't know, with a fucking janitor or something, bro. Pissing me off, bro. What do you do? That seems a little bit. Shut up. Shut up, Cuddy. Shut up. Don't be defending this. But whatever, Cuddy. If you hear like the background noise, Cuddy, that is. What was I gonna say? Oh, that's my fan, Cuddy, because I'm in my car. It's mad hot, and we getting straight to it. But Parkour Civilization. Now, I don't know what this is. Hoodie do parlay, hoodie do predictions. It's a civilization that's based in parkour. Maybe like, I don't know, maybe just like, you know Pokemon or Bakugan, how Pokemon and Bakugan are like the central like force to everything. I'm sure it's supposed to be with parkour, I guess. What is this? 1994? Whatever. Lock in, fellas.
Let's go. Open up. It's time for parkour.
Damn, this is your crib, bro. IKEA. Not even IKEA, gang. Golly, bro. It's like the level 1 ass condo.
all right, time for my mandatory parkour check. Let's get this over with.
You're late. You know the deal. You can do the 1-block jump for the raw chicken, or you can attempt the 1-block vertical jump for the beef.
Oh my lord, what a crappy ass neighborhood.
Here in Parkour Civilization, no one chooses to jump for the beef. It's better to be safe and do the 1-block jump for the chicken rather than...
Hey gang, I saw the jump cut mad early, bro. Don't tell me you missed the 1-block jump, bro. Y'all saw that shit? Wait, hold on.
Chooses to jump for the beef. It's better to be safe and do the 1-block...
I'm a fucking fail, bro. Ayo, cut. Hey, but I ain't gonna lie though. I feel like the 1-block jump isn't even all that bad though. The little diagonal wood block jump, that's not even that bad.
Block jump for the chicken rather than risk your entire life for just half a hunger bar more.
I guess.
Tomorrow, you better not be late, or you'll be doing 2-block jumps as punishment.
Yes, sir. Sorry, I won't be late next time. Down here, us parkour noobs only get fed once a day. One piece of raw chicken is just enough to get you to the next day. But that's the life of Parkour Civilization. If you want to survive, you have to parkour. Every parkour noob has the same goal, and that's to make it to the top layer where all the parkour pros live.
Except what the fuck? So this is like Gacha Yakuda. Is this like Gacha Yakuda? Huh.
Most parkour pros are born on the top layer. If you're a parkour noob, there's only one way up.
Holy shit, it is. It is Gacha Yakuda. Whoa. Wait, when did this drop, Cuddy? 2 years ago. Whoa, Gacha Yakuda copied Parkour Civilization?
And that is through the Temple of Parkour. The Temple of Parkour is the only structure in the world that combines the bottom layer to the top layer. To make it up, you have to do an impossibly hard parkour course that no parkour noob has ever completed. And that's assuming you even get the chance to complete the course.
Why not?
The inside of the temple is protected by a barrier, and the only way a parkour noob gets past the barrier is if they've earned a ticket. I've never even tried getting a ticket before, but if I'm gonna rank up to a parkour pro one day, I'm gonna have to.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, Mr. Bo. Judging from the first, like, 10 seconds where I saw a jump cut on a, one block jump, it's not really looking very, like, promising, This career seemed very cut short. I'm looking at a very, like, Killian Hayes type of career,
In my neighborhood, pretty much everyone has fallen into the void and died, except for the guy who lives right next to me.
Hey, neighbor.
He's been my neighbor for 5 years.
No! Damn, could you heard that voice? You heard that voice crack there? That's his IRL neighbor.
Why did he try going for the beef?
I ain't gonna lie, that just seems like a skill issue, though. I ain't gonna hold you. That just seems like a skill issue. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
Well, I guess I have to change my statement. I now live in this neighborhood alone. In parkour
yeah.
civilization, only parkour pros are allowed to break or place blocks. For parkour noobs, it's strictly prohibited. And unfortunately, I found that out the hard way. A while ago, I was searching around and I somehow stumbled upon an oak log. No one has seen an oak log in years since trees don't exist in parkour civilization. So I had to try to take it.
Stop right now.
Oh no, I'm done for.
You really thought you could break that without me noticing? What, were you gonna try to cheat parkour?
No, sir, I didn't try to cheat. I just thought it would be super rare and I wanted to collect it.
Stop talking. Give me 2 jumps now.
2 jumps in a row? Okay, sorry, sir. I'll do it right now.
You know what? You seem a little too happy about 2. Let's make it 3.
Hey, got a diamond gem ass.
Okay, I'll do 3.
You know what? Now
Hey, Bo, shut up!
let's make it 4 jumps
Bro, big Bo, shut the fuck up. What are you doing, gang?
in a row.
4 in a row? Come on. In parkour civilization, it
Whatever.
should be no surprise that all punishments were just more forms of
Parkour, okay.
And that was the last time I ever tried breaking a block.
Who is the greatest parkourer in, like, Minecraft history? Like, the one who is, like, the general consensus, like, the LeBron James of, like, Minecraft parkour. Where would Sky does Minecraft, right? Where would Ryan Higa? Y'all remember Parkours? Yeah, where would Ryan Higa rank in, like, parkour civilization? Would he be, like, a cop? I ain't gonna lie. Is IRL parkour considered more, like, pristine? Okay, wait, okay, hold on. Maybe they'll explain. Maybe they'll explain.
You're lucky you got a light punishment. Don't forget, you're at the bottom, so follow the rules.
Damn, bottom bitch.
Safe to say that if you're at the bottom level of parkour
You just
civilization,
saw- okay, I got you.
It's not exactly the best.
Yeah, I
but
got
not
you.
everything in parkour civilization is that bad.
You sure? I mean, your house would look ass. Like, I'm not. You have no neighbors. You get raw chicken. Golly, dude. This kind of looks like just hell, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
For example, I was able to use parkour to buy the biggest house in the neighborhood.
Wow.
In parkour civilization, literally everything is parkour, and that means parkour has replaced money.
Welcome. Choose which house you want to buy.
It's pretty nice. In parkour civilization, all you have to do to buy anything is just make more parkour jumps. I'm not really sure why or how parkour works as a currency, but all I know is I basically bought a 2-story house for free.
So do taxes not exist?
Somehow when I was buying my house, I convinced myself to go for the ladder jump to buy the bigger house. In parkour civilization, parkour jumps with trickier items like ladders are worth more. That's why this jump basically bought me a mansion.
No way.
No way. Now look, as you may know or may not know, I'm the greatest parkourer of all time. Like, I'm basically like the LeBron James, the Gojo, the Superman, the Spider-Man of the parkour, like, of parkour. The greatest parkour of all time. So, where was I going with this? I don't know, I was just flexing.
Thank you for buying the big house. Let me take you right to it. Just follow me.
Let's go. This is awesome. I just bought my first house. All houses in parkour civilization are pre-built, and they all have one thing in common. It's a requirement that every single house has a parkour jump inside to get to your bed. This is a way to make sure everyone in parkour civilization
Dumbass.
parkours everywhere they go,
Dang, this would be y'all, bro.
even inside the house.
So, this is the neighborhood you'll be living in. You're the only 2-story house here.
Why does that house look like a chode?
So if you follow me, I'll give you a house tour.
This is so sick. That ladder jump literally may be the richest one in the neighborhood.
As you can see, you have a jump on the top floor and a jump on the bottom floor. Let me show you the upstairs, and then the house is all yours.
I'm curious, how do y'all think gentrification works in this parkour civil? Wait, who? What? who would be the minorities in parkour civilization? Paraplegics? Like, people with no legs? What? Wait. Wait. Who would be considered a minority? Do minorities no longer exist? No, there's always going to be a minority in some civilization, no? I guess. Can you have a civilization without a minority group? Huh. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. There's going to be some fucking loser, but not loser. There's going to be some genius with a sociology degree. Call him a loser. How do you do it? Of course you can. Or how do you do it? You cannot. No, there's always going to be a group that's different from other people. Holy shit. I wonder how many, I mean, we just saw, like, how much this video, like, sparked the fucking question about society. But, like, real talk, who would the minorities be in this situation? Whatever. Maybe they'll explain, Cuddy. This is going to be like racism. Systemic racism in parkour civilization.
All right. I mean, everything looks good. I just have to do this jump to my bed.
Cuddy, if you fail this shit, I'm not going to lie, Big Bo. You suck, Cuddy.
Yeah, I think I got everything figured out.
Perfect. Last thing, I just need to check if your parkour jump is good.
All right, how do you do that?
How are you supposed to check if it's good?
Oh.
Wait, what the? Did this guy for real just jump off?
Did he just kill himself?
I'm really confused. Is he alive? Why did he do that?
All right, just wanted to confirm that your house is ready to move in. The guy did in fact die, so everything should be good.
That guy seriously died?
He died?
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's a part of the job. Enjoy your house.
How is that a part of the job? What? No one really remembers
Jesus, dude. So even being like a pro doesn't even seem that fucking fun.
how parkour civilization started. Most of the parkour noobs down here at least think that the parkour pros were the ones who started it. But the truth is, I think I was the one who started it.
How? Wait, what?
For some reason, I can't remember the best, but I'm pretty sure this is how the story went. Yo, see what? Yo, hello? Bro, you think I could get a diamond real quick? I was mining for like 3 hours and I only found 2 diamonds. I just want to make a diamond pickaxe.
Sorry. Don't have any to spare.
Broke bitch?
Oh, come on, don't be like that. You were literally just holding one. Dude, just give me one and I'll pay you back later. I just need a pickaxe.
Alright, fine. Give me 1 second. If you want a diamond, you gotta give me something. Alright.
Okay.
Hey, watch out. Back up for 1 second. Look, if you can make this 4-block jump, I'll pay you 1 diamond.
Make this 4-block jump? Wait, why? Why are you gonna
Wait,
pay
okay.
me to do parkour?
Yeah.
What do you even gain from this?
What do you get? I guess like a form of entertainment?
I don't know. I've just never seen anyone do it before. I'd pay to see it done.
Okay, I'll take the offer. Oh, this is so annoying. All right, just give me a second. I know it's possible. I've done it before.
I told you, bro, it's not possible.
Just stop talking and watch. I'm gonna do it in like 30 seconds. And there we go.
I saw the jump cut twin. But okay, wait. So if he originated the whole parkour civilization, see, then shut up. Why is he at the bottom? You know, wait, how old are you? I ain't gonna lie, Big Bo, the more I'm learning about your backstory, the more I do not believe in you, dog. Cause this is giving me like shonen vibes, like Gachi Akuda or some shit. You know what I mean? Like a battle, well not battle, but like a shonen type of thing, like a Pokemon. It's giving me Pokemon, right? So like you originated this shit. You originated this. And the ground has been terraformed asunder, right? The trees are gone. Animals, I don't even fucking see them. They're probably being like brought, like fucked over to some meat factory over there somewhere. I don't know, right? And you still at the very bottom, and you did a jump cut on the very first jump I saw you? I ain't gonna lie, gang. It's not looking too good, bro. You finna be at the bottom forever. It's like your homie say, "Hey, bro, we finna make it out the trenches, Cuddy. Who's your big inspirations? Ken Carson. Oh, we finna be in the hood forever, go. We finna be in the hood forever. You know what I mean, Cuddy? It's like your 5'4" homie. Hey, gang, I'm gonna be a power forward in the league. All right, bro.
Finally. Look, I told you it was possible.
No way. That was
No way.
actually incredible. Alright, well, I got my money's worth.
Let's go. I got paid for parkour.
If you want, I can keep making more parkour for you to do, and I'll pay you for it.
Are you kidding?
So how did this spread to the rest of society? Did like some fucking like the TMZ see this and was like, whoa, awesome, and just like spread it around?
Dude, totally. All right, I'll be back here tomorrow, I guess. And this is basically how parkouring for money started. The next day I showed up to Siwat's house. He offered me way more diamonds this time, and he constructed an entire parkour course outside of his house to do.
Hey, that weak ass parkour course, Cuddy, golly.
Little did we know that this parkour course would completely change the way that the world works.
Huh. Wait, so where's Siwat? Dude, he died? About to show a flashback of like C1 like sacrificing himself for F-Bo's like livelihood or something.
Soon after this event, the parkour civilization began. Now that I think about it, there's kind of an unexplainable gap between those events and now, but
Yeah, I would assume so. Like, look at the ground, dude. Like, how long? No, maybe he got maybe some Captain America type of time where he got knocked out, and so much time has passed that like I don't know, that they essentially forgot what originated from, and he's gonna be so he's basically like the chosen one, right? Because he started a whole parkour civilization. Yeah, that's my theory so far. That like this motherfucker did the whole Captain America tech, right? And time travel by falling in ice, or maybe he lagged out or something, logged back on, and boom, he started a trend.
oh well.
Parkour check time. You got 30 seconds.
Another beautiful morning, and I have to parkour for some more raw chicken that will make me starve even more.
What happens if you tear your ACL in this?
All right, I'm here.
1 block for raw chicken, 1 block vertical for beef. What are you choosing today?
Considering my neighbor just died for going for the beef, I'm just gonna go with the chicken again.
Keep in mind, there's a ticket event today. It's gonna be about 200 blocks west.
This was huge news. If there actually was a ticket event today, I would need to go for the beef. Ticket events are usually far away, and I would starve by the time I got there if I chose the chicken. But luckily, I got the beef.
Whoa.
No way.
No way.
You made that jump? You might become a parkour pro one day.
Wait, you really think I could rank up to be a parkour pro?
No.
Not a chance. You're a parkour noob. You guys never rank up.
You're a parkour noob. Dude, I love his voice. You're a parkour noob.
It's important to know that parkour pros have really big egos and they like to put down the parkour noobs.
I can see that.
This was an important day. This was only the second time I've jumped for the beef, and now I have a chance to earn a ticket. The ticket events are so risky because they're located so far away. If I wasn't paying attention, I could miss just one of these 1 block jumps and my entire chances of becoming a parkour pro would be over.
Okay, I'm trying to look at a competition, buddy. You can't really tell from their skin. But if I had to guess, I feel like this guy would be really good comp. This guy, he seems ass. This guy low-key could be a demon. I'm not gonna hold you, Mr. Bo.
Luckily, I made it to the ticket event. When I got here, there were only 3 parkour noobs in line to do the parkour course. Most noobs don't even show up for the courses anymore.
Oh my god, look at the fucking technique and skill, Cuddy. I ain't gonna lie. This guy seems like a threat, Mr. Bo. I don't know how this tickets of like event goes. You have multiple tickets, like for example, like he could get a ticket if he completes it, he can get a ticket, and so on and so forth. So that's what I'm assuming is gonna like happen. So I'm not gonna lie though, this guy looked like some cop.
Because if you miss 1 jump...
Okay, that was not my fault, bro. Okay, that was not my fault. How am I gonna anticipate this fucker being ass?
you end up like this guy. And that's
Nice.
the price you pay if you want a ticket to be a parkour pro.
You didn't even try.
Watched as the second noob fell to the void. Hey man, do you think you could go already?
I don't know, man. I'm kind of nervous I'm gonna fall.
No, you don't need to be nervous. I'm sure you're fine.
Bo, you got that motherfucker killed. Okay, so I was just wrong. Okay.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Never mind then. Before going for it, I wanted to study the parkour course.
Where's there to study? Like, wait, what do you mean? He's just right there. What perspective?
See, every week the ticket challenge changes, and it's completely random. And this week's course was extremely difficult. There was a 2-block jump to get to the ticket, and if you get it, a 2-block jump to get out of it. Here's the thing about parkour civilization. Parkour can be used for anything, and that includes bribing parkour pros.
Wait, could parkour be used for prostitution? You think for like sex in this like civilization, they gotta jump over a fucking hurdle for every stroke? I'ma dive in.
Check this out. If I do a parkour jump with the 360, will you replace one of the 2-block jumps with a 1-block jump?
You want to do a 1-block jump with a 360? Fine. There's no way you're gonna make it, but I'll accept.
Let's go. The parkour pro accepted by bribe. And now I have another problem. I have to do a 360? Have I even done this before? Whatever. I'm just gonna go for it. Please make it.
Hey! Okay, I ain't gonna lie, Cuddy. As a parkour pro myself, I'm finna take this dude under my wing. I know, Cuddy. I can already hear y'all screams, gang. I'm finna carry this man to victory. This guy right now, he seems like a bum. He quite literally is a noob. He's a noob. He sucks. He's trash, Cuddy. The first jump cut in the first video, I'm never letting that shit go. Right? Or the first 4 seconds, I'm never letting it go. This guy needs a coach. He needs someone to believe in him, bro. He needs a player development coach, and I'll be that guy. As the parkour civilization expert, parkour guy, I got you, son. Oh, wrong button.
No way. I actually did it. All right, deal's a deal, right?
I'm not gonna lie. That was the coolest thing I've seen a parkour noob do.
I love his voice.
Well,
Fuck,
deal's
stop
a
pressing that button!
deal. Here you go.
Let's go. Now there was only one 2-block jump in the course.
Still gotta make the first 2-block jump, noob.
Yeah,
Noob. Is noob a slur?
whatever. Just let me do the course, bro. This was my best chance to finally earn a ticket. If I actually get this ticket, I could access the parkour temple and make my way up into a better life as
You
a
could.
parkour pro. There was no turning back now.
Okay, Mr. Bo, I'm not gonna lie. Well, he's going straight in, Cuddy. Fuck my advice. Alright, whatever, dude. Die.
I had to start the course. Most parkour noobs aren't experienced with diagonal jumps, but somehow I got past it. And now was the 2-block jump. This was life or death. I closed my eyes and I went for it. I expected to be falling thousands of feet per second into the void, but to my surprise, I was standing on the platform with the ticket. And thanks to the deal I made with the Parkour Pro, I only had a 1-block jump to get out of the course. This was life-changing. This was the first time I've ever received a ticket to access the Parkour Temple, and I promised myself that I wasn't gonna waste it.
Oh, shit.
I made my way over to the Parkour Temple.
Good move. Wait, hold on. Was I wrong about Bo, Cuddy?
Was in a good spot. I had 3 full hunger bars, which is the most hunger a parkour noob can have.
Oh, I
This
forgot they can't sprint. Low-key in my mind, I was kind of like, bro, why aren't they fucking sprint jumping? But I kind of I forgot to put the hunger bars. Like, I was going to brown it up. I was like, no, well, there's got to be a reason why. And then, like, it just hit me like, oh, okay, he's still fucking eating.
was it. There was no better time, no more perfect time to try making the parkour course to rank up to a parkour pro. I walked up to the hoppers in the ground and I threw in my ticket. After a few seconds, the invisible barrier that guards the parkour temple was down. And now, of course, I had to make sure
If you failed this fucking first jump, Bo, I'm not going to lie, you're fired. I'm firing you from my roster again. You're not one of my clients no more, bitch.
didn't fail the 1-block jump to actually get inside the temple.
You better fucking not, dude.
I made the 1-block
Oh, I was about to say, I saw the jump cut, Cuddy. Hey, I'm peeping these jump cuts for these 1-block jumps. I ain't gonna lie, twin. It's not looking too good.
jump successfully, and now I was officially inside the temple.
Ah! I like that, Cuddy. All right, Bo. Listen, I will play background music for you, but that's like a hoodie dude curse. Say it. Shut up, gang. All right. I'm kind of rooting for Bo. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm kind of rooting for Bo. Kinda. He still kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. But hey, Cuddy, that's where I come in.
This was it. This was the moment I've been waiting for my entire life.
Stretch, Cuddy. Don't forget to stretch, Cuddy. Stretch.
This was the parkour course that no parkour noob has ever beaten. If you miss any of these jumps, you'll either die from fall damage or fall directly into the void.
It doesn't look that hard. Hold on, go back. I'll try to go back a bit.
If you miss any...
Okay. Stop looking fucking down. Look, let me see. Let me see! Bruh, whatever. Okay, it don't look that bad. Where's my brightness up? Okay, my brightness is on max. Okay, it don't look that bad. I'm not gonna hold you. I feel like... Oh, no, I didn't see this block. I thought it was like this block to this block. I was gonna say, oh, you cooked. But no, it don't look that bad.
Any of these jumps, you'll either die from fall damage or fall directly into
you're
the void.
deaf,
But
Cuddy.
I've come too far and I've practiced too much to have that happen.
Ah! And you got the best coach of all time, Cuddy. Stretch, Cuddy. Stretch. Touch some toes. Touch some toes. Hey, stretch your calves, Cuddy. Stretch your calves.
I wasn't just going to be another parkour noob that fails this course. I was going to be the first one to rank up to become a parkour pro.
Ah, Cuddy, if I see a fucking jump cut on the first jump, I ain't gonna lie, Big Bo. I'm looking at you kind of crazy.
My journey to becoming a parkour pro starts now.
What do you know about this space?
Whatever, dude.
Here, teammates become opponents. And stay.
Move. Like, what the fuck am I supposed? Hoodie, you curse. Hoodie dude. I think you kind of curse. Shut the fuck up, bro. That is not my fault. So he's dead.
Hey, wake up.
What the? He's in hell.
You want a chance to eat today or what?
All right, let's get this over with.
Let's go. Hurry up and do the parkour, noob.
Parkour noob.
Down here in parkour prison, even the cells have 1-block jump.
Wait, parkour prison? I thought you died.
If you miss a single jump, or if a parkour pro catches you not jumping for 30 seconds, you'll be thrown into the lava.
All right, I gotta ask. Do you want to do a diagonal jump to reduce your prison sentence time?
Most parkour noobs would never take this deal. Diagonal jumps are just not worth the risk. But I wasn't just gonna sit in parkour prison my entire life. If there was any chance I could get out sooner, I was gonna take it.
I mean, it doesn't look that, but wait, let's see the sentence first.
Was unexpected. Congrats. You've earned 1 day off your
1 day? Oh, damn.
prison time.
Holy.
That means you go from 49 years and 320 days to 49 years and 319 days left.
And this
Damn, how you get a sentence for dying, though? Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. If I die and I end up in prison, how the fuck you gonna punish me for dying?
is how my life is gonna be for the next 49 years in Parkour Prison. That is, unless I find a way to get to that portal and make my way back to Parkour Civilization. Parkour Prison is located directly under the bottom layer of Parkour Civilization. If a parkour noob misses any jump, they fall into the void and end up here. And the only way back to Civilization is to spend 50 years here without failing a jump.
What? Okay, wait, what? Wait, why didn't you mention that? I thought everyone just died. Oh, holy context. It's like one of them fucking vague posters on Twitter, dude. Like one of those little story times where the motherfucker wants to extend the runtime because they have no, like, other source of entertainment and they're not talented whatsoever. So they gotta, like, drag this shit out. What the fuck? You didn't disclose this?
Before I was sent here,
Whatever.
I never knew this place existed.
It looked like, oh, wait, there's someone here. Is there anyone else?
And I was so close to becoming a parkour pro.
You were not close at all, okay? You failed in a first jump. It's like going to the draft combine and not being able to bench like 5 pounds or something. You were not close, bro.
My entire life, I've been training for one goal, and
And you
that's
failed. Whatever.
to go to the Temple of Parkour and complete the impossible course to rank up to become a parkour pro. I had everything. I earned the ticket to get inside the temple, and I had enough food to make the journey. But when the
Hold on. Did I press record? Oh, I did. It's been 25 minutes. Woo!
time came, I failed the first jump.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Big Bo. Sometimes people's dreams aren't like pan out for them. You know, sometimes you just suck. You know, it's like being a 5'4" center. It's not really looking too good for you, champ. You know.
And now I'm dead. What the? Where
what?
am I?
What is this pacing?
Welcome to Parkour Prison, or
Welcome to Parkour Prison. Who is this schmuck?
as most noobs call it, their worst nightmare. You'll just
You need to blow out your nose, Twin? God damn. Squidward, buddy. Welcome to Parkour Prison. Most noobs. I don't know.
follow me, I'll take you right to your cell.
Parkour prison.
take you right to your cell. That's y'all, goody. Honey, dude, I recommend this niche video that no one has ever watched, but I want to watch it because I am a loser.
What is this place? I don't get it. How am I still alive?
I mean, you just said it's prison.
Hey, and just make sure you don't miss any of these one-block jumps, because if you fall in the lava, you will die for real this time.
You sure already go to, like, parkour prison. Super prison.
Oh, yeah, not a problem. I've never missed a one-block jump in my
Don't even do that, Bo.
life. What I didn't get is why parkour prison existed. Instead of letting the parkour noobs just fall into the void, somehow this massive structure was made under the void to catch us.
How did they build the massive structure in the void? Whatever.
But why?
Alright, noob, this is your cell.
Alright, dude, this is your cell. Take your pants off. Oh, I'm just joking. Alright, noob, here's your cell. You need to give me a kiss. I'm just joking.
One in.
All of the cells in parkour prison were separated by a 3-block gap, meaning once I went inside this cell, I would never be able to escape. But that wasn't gonna stop me from trying.
Make sure you're doing at least one jump in your cell every 30 seconds.
Dude, I love his voice. Make sure you're doing at least one jump in yourself for 30 seconds. And do it naked, Twin. I'm just joking.
If one of us catches you not jumping, you're not making it out of here.
You're not making it out of here, buddy.
Just minutes before
This fucking sound of...
this, I was about to rank up to be a parkour pro.
No, you were not! No, you were not! Hey, holy revisionist history, gang. You failed in the first jump! What do you mean? What do you mean? You were not even close! I ain't gonna lie, this schmuck's ass, gang. I don't know, maybe he's gonna go through a whole journey where he, like, trains and he becomes this fucking, I don't know, this parkour god, this parkour demon, parkour Broly, right? But, like, as it currently stands, you suck, dog. You're ass.
And now, I'm in the most dangerous place in parkour civilization.
Hell.
As far as I'm concerned, I'm the only noob right now in parkour prison. My guess is most of them by now fell in the lava.
Damn, fuck that guy.
There's actually someone here.
Was that one? Is that the neighbor?
Let's go, I'm not alone down here. Wait, why does this guy look familiar? He's been my neighbor for 5 years.
Oh, it is the neighbor.
No! Why did he
Dude, that fucking... No!
try going for the beef? No way, it is my neighbor. Wow, I'm so glad I'm not alone down here.
You know what? I probably would do the same. I'm not gonna hold you, gang.
No!
No!
Dude, what is wrong with this guy? All right, he has to be doing it on purpose.
So is he dead for real or in super parkour prison, dude?
At this point, the only thing that's better about parkour prison is they feed us fish instead of raw chicken.
Hey, noob, let's
Hey, noob.
go. You've been selected for parkour testing. Be down there in 30 seconds.
Or else you go, you'll be a kiss. I'm just joking. Hey, noob.
And this is one of the not so good parts about prison.
Dude, this is like fucking parkour deku. And this is one of the not so good parts about parkour prison. Dude.
The random parkour testing. Bro, wait, you didn't even fill in this gap. Ah, man, now I gotta do another 1-block jump. If you're a prisoner here, the only thing you hope for is that you don't get selected for random parkour testing.
Or just die.
Every few days, the pros will pick a noob at random to test out a new course they've built. This time, the course I was selected for had fence parkour. If I failed to make this 1-block fence jump, I wouldn't be coming back.
Fucking boom! Yes, Gunny, I get it. This is designed for little kids with no attention span. The attention span of a literal fucking rock. I get it, but I'm a grown-up. I have an attention span. You don't need to. Hold on, where's my soundboard? You're crashing. No, it's not really that deep. It is that deep, because it's getting on my fucking nerves having to hear this goddamn... Every 5 seconds, I'm paying attention, dog. I'm paying attention. Sorry, I'm still a little bit annoyed by that fucking assignment for spring break, bro. I'm taking that out on this guy.
Let's go. We don't have all day.
Shut the fuck up! Whatever. It's not the deep. Not the deep. Cuddy, why don't you make his ass? Suck his ass. Can't you just punch him? No one's gonna... Oh, well, no, someone could know, right? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's like a name tag or something. But suck his ass, dude. Beat his ass.
Get on the course.
Yes, sir. I'm going right now. The worst part about these random courses is that they intentionally use harder blocks for the jumps. The pros know that the noobs have almost no experience with fence jumps, but they build them anyways. Okay, so there's probably like some sort of meta commentary you can make about him. Oh my god, my window is open. Dude, there's a family that walked by too. Oh, fuck. Oh shit, dude. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. Holy aura loss, bruh. It's fine. But regardless, no, that's not fine. Oh my fucking god, dude. That was a mom with her kid. Jesus. It's okay. You know what? It's fine. Anyways. Where was I going with this? Fuck, where was I? I lost my train of thought. Damn it. Whatever.
All right, testing complete.
Oh, wait. Okay, I got it. So, there's probably like a social commentary you can make about how the pros, I guess the elites in this situation are making the fucking broke bum. I guess the news would be the minorities, though, right? I guess. Making them test out social, human, experimenting, testing out new products. Or testing them out, make sure products work. I guess you can just a social commentary you can make. I don't really give a fuck. I just find it funny how this is it with Minecraft. You think this how some kid is gonna learn about class, like social classes, and social status, and social mobility, social hierarchy?
Back to your cell in 30 seconds.
By some miracle, I was able to get past this week's random testing course. But what about the next week or the week after that? There's gonna be some day when they build a jump that I can't do, and I need to get out of here before that happens.
What would a parkour terrorist look like? Someone just walks, no parkour at all, they break the ground and just build?
Luckily, I've been thinking of a plan to make my escape. Back in Parkour Civilization, I used parkour to bribe one of the pros, and now I was gonna do it again.
Oh.
Hey, guard!
What do you want, noob?
It's not the slur, Cuddy. I'm called noob. Gotta be a slur, dog.
Got something to show you. Can you come over here?
This better be worth my time,
No.
or I'm not feeding you tomorrow. Okay, what?
Oh, nothing really. I just wanted to ask you if I could pay you in 3 diagonal jumps in a row for 5 minutes of free time?
3 in a row?
Yep, 3 in a row. What do you think?
You're definitely not making that. But it's not like I care anyways. Sure.
Like always, parkour can be used to get out of any situation. But now, I had one chance to make 3 diagonal jumps in a row, or else I was dead. Come on. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, okay. Now that one was kind of iffy. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, wait. I actually did it.
Okay, 5 minutes of free time, but you better be back in your cell by the time I get back.
Oh, dude, that guy's got an erection.
The bribe worked. Now, I had 5 minutes to roam around Parkour Prison to see if I could find a way to escape. I had no clue what was gonna happen to me after I escaped, but I didn't have time to think about that right now. When I jumped around the prison, I noticed someone doing the random testing course. Wait, is that who I think it is? No, you don't need to be nervous. I'm sure you're fine. Oh, no, wait, it is the guy who failed the ticket event in front of me. That guy was nice. I hope he clutches up these glass jumps and makes it back to civilization. Oh,
Damn.
something was strange about this testing course. Why were they using glass for parkour? Glass jumps aren't even a thing at the parkour noob level. If noobs have never done glass jumps, why would they use them to test the jumps? I just gotta get out of here.
I bet you're trying to think of a plan to escape, right?
What? Escape? What are you talking about? I would never try to escape.
You're not? I was gonna take you to the portal.
Wait,
but,
what the?
But if you don't want to,
This obviously
Look it.
seems like you're trying to set
Like
me
a
up.
trap, yeah.
it's not a setup. No one says you have to stay here.
Hey, Cuddy, take off your shirt. Is there a wire, Cuddy? I'm about to see a wire right there, gang.
You can leave at any time. Just follow me and I'll take you there.
I'm 99% sure I'm being led into a trap, but it doesn't matter. If
Wait, so why him?
it gets me close to the portal, I'll try to improvise. If this guard was leading me into a trap, I couldn't see what it was. He was already getting me so close to the portal. At this point, I was just gonna have to take a chance and hope that he was telling me the truth.
Nah, dude, this is too good to be true. That man about to say, like, I don't know. Nah, psych! And just, like, nuke you back, Cuddy. Like, we better give you 50 more years.
I was now 5 blocks away from going back to parkour civilization.
You can leave now if you accept the terms that you can never earn a ticket to rank up to become a parkour pro for the rest of your life.
And there it is.
Wait, you're saying if I go back to parkour civilization now, I can never be a parkour pro?
Wait, can't you just bribe him and be like, hey, if I make 50 diagonal jumps in a row, I get to leave out of here. Matter of fact, I become your boss.
That's correct. Or you can wait out the remainder of your 49 years here in prison.
So I like how this society is basically like the modern day equivalent of like kid who can run fast gets more success in elementary school. You remember that, Cuddy? Whenever like everyone was in elementary school and everyone had that crush on the fastest guy on like the fucking like field, I guess, in the playground. This is basically like the modern like I guess version of this.
So this was the
You think someone lost their wife because of a parkour like course? I'm sorry, baby. He just could do 5 more diagonal jumps. And just
catch. I could leave parkour prison right now, but in return, I could never become a parkour pro.
yeah, we heard, bro.
Or I could try to survive here for another.
Ow.
I made my decision.
My fault.
49 years. It wasn't worth it to stay. I needed to get out of here.
I mean, I feel like you could have reduced your sentence by a lot by, you know, just doing diagonal jumps.
Okay, I've made my decision. I'm gonna go back.
So you accept. Good luck.
This was it. The work was done. I escaped parkour prison.
Not really. I mean, he kind of just let you go. You didn't really escape, dude.
But at what cost? Leaving now meant that I would be a noob for the rest of my life. When I went through the portal, I was brought back into parkour civilization. The portal spawned me at the entrance of the Temple of Parkour. This was probably the last time I would ever step foot in this temple. I had my chance to rank up to become a pro, and I failed. Now, I
Miserably.
can never earn a ticket ever again. You know, it's not the worst thing in the world. Now, I can just go back to my ordinary life in parkour civilization.
I mean, it is kind of shitty, though. I'm not going to hold you, bro.
You know, now that I think about it, it's not the worst situation in the world. I mean, at least I still have
Is that guy wearing a thong?
my mansion. Wait, who is this? I still own this house, right?
No, you don't. This house no longer belongs to you. This parkour noob just purchased this new mansion, so you'll have to leave now.
Wait,
Damn!
this guy just bought my house? How can he do that?
Well, you fell and went to parkour prison, so you lost the house. When you were down there, this parkour noob bought it.
Bro, really? Wow, so I really don't
I mean, I can kind of see the reasoning for it, though. I mean, like, what the fuck else? No one expecting you to get out of prison, you know? Plus, probably assumed you were dead.
own this house anymore. Well, this guy can enjoy.
Okay, it's for sale now.
Let's go so I can move back into my house?
After you buy it again,
What?
sure.
Wait, really? Are you serious? I have to buy it again? I went back to the shop to go buy my mansion again, but while I was at parkour prison, something bad happened. The prices
What
for
happened?
houses in my neighborhood went way up. Now, if I wanted to buy my mansion, I would have had to pay for it with a 2-block jump. It was too risky. I was gonna have to find somewhere else to live. Fortunately, I found another shop that was selling wood houses. A bit of a downgrade from the stone house, but it was all I could afford.
That's a really good like, this is actually a really good depiction of people getting out of prison and then trying to, like, to rebuild their life. Some kid is learning a lot by this video. This is amazing.
Could either do a 1-block fence jump for a small house or a 1.5-block stair jump for a large house. I figured if I'm gonna be living on the noob level for my entire life, I might as well buy the big
go
house.
big and go home,
Luckily,
yeah.
escaping parkour prison gave me the confidence to make the jump easily. Now, I got a mansion in a new neighborhood where, not to my surprise, everyone fell into the void, so it's just me living here. The house
Nice.
is definitely a bit of a downgrade from my previous mansion, but it's still a 2-story house, and it has a painting, which is something you don't really see that often in
I'm not gonna lie though, this kind of seems like an upgrade from your last place. Like, am I tripping? This kind of seems like a fucking upgrade. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
Parkour civilization. I just keep wondering what my life would have been like if I actually made it to the pro civilization.
Well, I guess we'll never know, dude, because you suck.
Now, I don't think I'll ever figure out what it looks like up there. I just wish that—
Wait, what the f?
Whoa, what was that?
He's about to run into a gooner, a squatter.
When I went to sit in my chair,
The
I
fuck?
backed up against the wall and there was nothing behind me. This painting was covering something. I walked through the painting and it revealed a secret door. For some reason, this house I bought had some hidden passage. Whoever made this was obviously trying to hide something. But what was it? There was a ladder that led to the bottom floor, and when I got down
What the fuck is this?
there, I found a man. Somehow there was already someone living here. By their leather boots, I could tell it was a parkour noob. This was obviously some mistake. I went to go leave, but then
Wait! Don't leave.
the man spoke to me.
Who the fuck is this?
He said he's been watching me.
I watched you enter the Temple of Parkour. I think you have what it takes to rank up.
How? He failed the first jump! It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. They glazing this guy Bo, Cuddy. He's not even that nice for real.
I'm sorry, man. I think you're confused. I can never earn a ticket anymore. I'm gonna be a parkour noob forever.
Okay, also, why are you avoiding a massive question? Why are you here? What? Wait. How has he survived? If he has to, like, parkour for food, right? And they don't know he's here. Well, I'm assuming so. He lives in a fucking, like, basement, right? How has he survived for this long? What have you eaten?
No, there is still a way I can get you a ticket.
What is he, fucking Willy Wonka? Is he God? Dude, this gotta be, listen, this is parkour God. Fuck it, dude. He doesn't need to eat or something. No, I'm calling this parkour God.
Wait. What are you talking about?
When I was younger, I earned myself a ticket, but I never used it.
Why?
Instead, I hid it far, far away.
The old man said it wasn't his destiny to rank up to be a pro,
Pussy.
but it was mine. He brought out a compass and he threw it to me. He told me that if I followed this compass, I'll find the hidden ticket. This was the second chance I was looking for. I had no way of knowing whether the old man was telling the truth or not, but at this point, I had nothing to lose.
That old man gooning in your fucking basement, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Maybe this works, maybe it doesn't. All I know is that I wasn't done with parkour civilization.
Allergies?
Oh my gosh.
Get fast, powerful allergy relief plus no brain fog due to drowsiness. Discover Allegra. It's a no-brainer.
When we found out we were pregnant, of course, we were looking for any ways to slash bills, and Spectrum just had better deals.
Right, Cuddy. Hey, I'll get y'all back, family.
Just yet.
Quit hacking, family!
Come on, just one jump at a time and I should be there soon.
Where do you think you're going?
Oh, this can't
How many jobs does he have?
be good.
This is a parkour checkpoint. Why do you want to leave parkour civilization?
If the pro found out why I was really out here, I might go back to parkour prison. I was gonna need an excuse. I just wanted to practice my 2-block jumps.
Good job.
Listen, noob. Out
Listen, noob.
there, you'd never survive. Besides,
I mean, it literally looks just like the same exact environment, dude.
what do you need to practice for? You can never rank up, buddy.
Despite my convincing story, it didn't work. I was in big trouble now. Following this compass is the only possible way I can make it up to the parkour pro civilization. I was gonna have to try something else.
I told you to go home.
What if I paid you with a backwards jump?
A backwards jump?
Okay, at least he's listening,
Oh,
and now I
shit.
get one chance at this.
Hey!
Oh my god, I actually made it. That was crazy.
Wait. No, that was crazy. Move aside and let me try this.
You got it. Just make sure you jump far enough. Oh,
Dumbass.
oh
This feels like a Garox video, dude.
shoot. That was not my plan. I thought he was just gonna let me pass. Alright, well I guess that
Hey,
works.
fuck it, you're
Now
good.
that I made it past the parkour checkpoint, it was time to go searching for the hidden ticket. That's assuming that the ticket I'm looking for is even real. After the mysterious old man gave me this compass and told me that it would lead to a ticket to rank up to parkour pro civilization,
Just fucking recaps, yes.
I immediately started preparing for the journey because this time
Move!
I only get fed once a
Oh
day.
my god.
Past week, I've been doing the beef jump
Okay.
every single morning. And for the rest of the day, I tried not to parkour at all so I could save the food. But that's when I almost got caught.
Hold up, what was that sound?
God, his voice. Hold up, what was that sound?
Oh no, I'm starving. This isn't good.
Why are you taking damage?
Sock him.
Are you starving?
Starving? No, I'm just in pain because I love parkour so much and I wish I could do it all the time.
Oh,
Got him there.
man, sorry to hear that. Yeah, love hurts. Well, I hope you feel better.
By some miracle, the parkour pro bought my excuse. If the pro stayed around for any longer, I might have starved to death. I had to eat the piece of beef that I just jumped for, but it didn't matter. I had already prepared enough. By rationing my food, I was able to save up 4 pieces of beef for the journey. I had no clue whether this would be enough food to survive the trip, but the old man said I had everything I needed, so I guess I was just gonna have to trust him again. Now, it was time to go searching for the ticket. Crossing this line of stone means I'm heading into the parkour outskirts. No noob, including myself, has ever been out here, and probably for a good reason. All I know is that the further away you get from parkour civilization, the more dangerous the jumps become. Already, I was starting to see huge
Like KD's haircut, you can see the bald spots.
chunks of parkour missing. No one knows how the outskirts
This is KD's hair. It's like LeBron.
came to be like this, or at least no one down here knows. Unfortunately, the compass kept taking me further and further away from parkour civilization. The old man must have hid the ticket out here knowing that no parkour pro would ever go this deep to retrieve it. I was running out of time. I had already been jumping for hours and now I'm down to 1 piece of raw beef left. And still, I found nothing. That was until I saw
A
something in the
temple.
distance.
Oh god, that stupid sound effect, dog. The little tun.
I had no way of knowing, but I had a feeling that this was what I was looking for. In all my time here in parkour civilization, I have never seen anything like this. This couldn't be a coincidence, which means I was gonna have to go parkour to the top. I
Which means I was got to go parkour at the top.
haven't really prepared
God, it's so hot in his car, dude.
for anything like this. Vertical jumps don't exist naturally down here. The only place I've seen vertical jumps is when I jump for food. Luckily, I made it to the top without falling into the
How do we... So the old man put it here, right? How... You know what? No, it was back then. I feel like he could have got food. Never mind.
I didn't see anything at first glance, but when I pulled out my compass, I was in the right
Oh,
place.
it's underneath you?
I didn't get it. The compass was pointing me to the
Yeah,
exact
it's underneath you. Break the block.
block I was standing on. The ticket should be here, unless the old man
Dude, this gotta be for kids. Holy shit. I'm not the demographic for this, dude.
hid the ticket out of sight and put it underground. If I broke this grass block and a parkour pro catches me, I would for sure be going back to prison for life
He gets sniped. He breaks the block. Tango down.
this time.
It's
But if
limited by the
I'm gonna
fucking
have any
noob.
shot at making it up to the parkour pro civilization, I'm
Or
gonna
pro.
take that chance. Well, here goes nothing. I broke the block and underground
Jesus, dude.
there was a chest. I couldn't believe it. I had actually found the ticket. But when I opened
is
the
that?
chest, something was wrong. There was no ticket to be
barrier?
found. Just a barrier. The old man
Did he get scammed? Hey, can that old man had a booty call coming up? He ain't seen him out the house. What the fuck? That old man's a fraud.
lied to me. There was no ticket to get up to the pro civilization. Why would he send me all the way out here to get a barrier block? This didn't make any sense. The old man knew I would risk my entire life for a ticket, but he set me up. There had to be some explanation for this. Well, if I'm lucky to survive the trip back, I can ask him why he sent me all the way out here just to get a barrier block, which is also illegal to have. By some
Narc.
miracle, I made it back to the parkour checkpoint without falling.
Hey, you. You were the last one to see the pro stationed here. What happened to him?
Oh,
Oh, well, I mean, you can tell him the truth, low-key. You can tell him the truth, buddy. He kind of did it himself. He died himself, bro.
Well, I showed him a backwards jump, and then
Right.
he tried it for
And he
himself
died.
and then fell.
You? A backwards jump?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Yeah?
Okay, now I have to try. So you just go backwards?
Oh. Okay, and he's gone too. Am I gonna be blamed for this?
He shouldn't be, but I could see the reasoning for it. I'm not gonna lie.
Fortunately, I made it back to my house, and no
Not really, but whatever.
parkour pro has caught me with the barrier block. Now, it's time to ask this old man why in the world he sent me out there to retrieve this.
Cause that man about to be dead, bro.
Alright, bro, are you gonna explain to me why...
Dude, did he kill himself?
What the... When I got down to the basement, the old man was nowhere to be found.
Whatever. Wait. After you bought the wood house, why didn't you break the wall? You know what? It's fine. Whatever.
All that was left was a hole in the...
He killed himself. What the...
ground. Did he jump into the void on purpose?
Yeah, I would assume so, dude.
I don't understand what's going on, but that's when I paid attention to the item that was left on the ground. I knew what it was before I even picked it up. It was a ticket to rank up to become a parkour pro.
Shout out Kevin Garnett.
Old man had it on him the entire time, but still sent me to retrieve the barrier block? The old man wanted me to find this barrier for a reason. And now, this was the sign that I was ready to rank up to become a parkour pro.
Okay, so he's not a
It was time
fraud.
to head
All
to
right,
the
hold on.
parkour temple. I made my way back to the place that I never thought I'd step foot in again. The place where no parkour noob in history has ever made it out alive. I went ahead and ate my last piece of beef. Just like last time, I was in such a perfect spot. 3 full bars of hunger is exactly what I need to make it to the top. The barrier guarding the temple was up, so I threw in my ticket and the entrance to the parkour temple was now open.
Okay, Cuddy, if you failed this time again off the first jump, I don't even know what I would say, Bo.
All I had to do now was do something that I totally never do, and that's fail 1 block jumps. Okay, I made the first jump. That's always a good sign. This time around was different. I wasn't gonna let the pressure get to me. I was gonna be the first noob to ever rank up to the pro civilization. Ah, no. Looking at this jump is giving me flashbacks. My journey to becoming a parkour pro starts now.
Jesus.
No, this time was different.
Oh! He's improved.
I successfully made the first jump, and for the first time in my life, I was actually on the parkour course.
Fucking finally, Cuddy. We're now 26 minutes in.
Now, all I had to do was just take it 1 jump at a time. The first section was the stone blocks. So far, I've only encountered 1 block vertical jumps, but they were nothing I couldn't handle. Even though I had
This didn't even look that bad for him.
been on the course for a good amount of time, I was still ways away from making it to the top. After I passed the stone block section, I moved on to the stone slab section.
After them stairs. I would have been fucked.
Slabs aren't too common in the noob level of parkour civilization, but luckily this section wasn't too hard.
Oh,
But
there's stairs.
It was the next section I was worried about.
The
stair jump.
stairs.
This next jump
Ooh.
I had to complete was by far the hardest jump I've ever seen. It was a 2-block jump, but I had to go up half a block. But I didn't come all this way to give up. I went for the jump, but I jumped too early. I thought this was
Oh,
it.
shit. That was a genuine gasp. I ain't gonna lie, that was a
By some
genuine gasp.
miracle, a block below me broke my fall, and I only took 2.5 hearts of damage.
Okay.
But that was too
Hold on, I'm
close.
finna take off my shirt, dog. Hoodie dude giving y'all a show. Oh my god. Oh, that feels way better. Oh, I'm over here shirtless in my car, recording and like yelling at Minecraft. Truly the peak of my spring break, bro. Yeah.
To call. If I was even the slightest bit off, I could have been all the way down there in the void.
Yeah, and hell again.
On my second time around, I made the jump. That stair jump essentially marked the end of the stair section, and now I was on the stone walls. Walls were almost never seen at the noob level, but fortunately, I didn't see anything bigger than a 1-block jump for the rest of the way. All I had to do was sneak and stay on the course, and that's when I got to the point when the jump stopped. I was so high off the ground now, but I knew I was at the end. I climbed up the stairs until I was face to face with the entrance to the parkour pro civilization. This was it. I was about to be the first noob in history to rank up.
Okay,
But then the realization hit me.
Oh, it's impossible. What a fucking troll. No, the barrier block, right? No, they're physical blocks. Oh, the old man wasn't a fraud. Oh, shit, the old man wasn't a fraud.
Last jump to get to the parkour pro civilization was a 3-block jump.
The barrier!
It was impossible.
The barrier!
This was why no noob has ever ranked up to become a pro. The course was impossible to begin with. But then I remembered the barrier.
Yes!
This is what the old man
Jesus Christ, like watching fucking Dora, dude. Use the barrier!
wanted me to use it for. He knew the course was impossible, and he wanted to give me a chance to rank up. I placed down the barrier block, and I made the 2-block jump.
Boom!
I did it.
He did it!
I actually
He
did
went from lower class to upper class.
it. I was the first noob in history to ever complete this course. No
Yeah, take that, pharaohs. Fucking social hierarchy, social mobility, bitch.
one at the bottom level knows what society is like up here, and I was gonna be the first one to figure it out. What was it gonna be like? Was I actually gonna be able to see the sky? Well, I guess we'll find out. I walked up to the stone walls, and the doors opened, revealing a room I've never seen anything like before.
Ew. I ain't gonna lie, I never liked these whole like copper blocks and the oxidization. I always saw them so ugly. You know, it's probably like a building connoisseur who jerks off to Minecraft buildings at like I don't know. This is my opinion. That's stupid. I don't care. Like, the little copper buildings generally look ass. But hoodie dude, I like them. Yeah, well, someone has to. Like, someone has to, like, be the loser in a story. You know, you're just dumb. I don't care. Hoodie, you really gonna make fun of me for my differing up? Yes.
I turned the corner and I saw a parkour pro just standing there.
What's he doing?
Hi.
What the? Who are you? Where did you come from? I'm the only one working here.
I came from the noob level. I just beat the course and ranked up.
Just kills him, Cuddy. Maintaining the agenda is at the utmost priority.
Wow, I was not expecting this. I'm not sure what to do here.
Neither was I, to be honest. I mean, the dude failed his first jump. I was kind of anticipating him to fail the little barrier jump to be funny, and he just ends up in, like, the prison.
Just go over there and throw your leather boots in the lava.
All right, time to get my iron boots.
Woo!
Yes, sir. One ranked up.
What the fuck?
A noob by the name of Evbo. Yes, sir. I'll keep an eye on him.
What the fuck is he talking to? The old man? Is the old man? Like, no, I don't think the old man would do it, dog. I don't know.
And that was it. That was the last time I would ever wear leather boots again for the rest of my life. From the looks of it, I only had one more lava jump to go. But this time, there were dispensers. I backed up and jumped over the lava, and I was equipped with iron boots. I was officially a parkour pro. After I went through, I saw one more jump that led to some barrels. What is this for?
It's for food. You only have to pay one jump for 2 steak here.
Only a 1-block jump for food? That's amazing. I opened the barrel to see something that I've never seen before. Cooked meat? In all of these. In my entire life.
I would kill for a steak right now, dude.
If living on the noob level, I've never seen a piece of cooked beef.
Okay, so if wait, hold on. If steak costs 1 block jump, right? Can he get like an unlimited? I don't know. Like, cause he jumped over to get the steak. He's got to jump back, which means he can get 2 more steaks. But he's got to jump forward over the lava to get the steaks and then jump back. You see where I'm going with this? I don't think they really thought about this like plan. You know, motherfucker's lucky I ain't in that bitch.
And now,
I took all of them steaks. What did you fat ass?
Parkour pro, I could fully replenish my hunger bar.
He can sprint!
I could sprint now. Oh man, this is crazy.
Congratulations on becoming a parkour pro.
Thank you.
You can now head up those steps and begin your life in parkour pro civilization.
We are parkour pros, Cuddy.
Those were the exact words I wanted to hear. This is it. When I walk up these steps.
Just go up the fucking stairs, dude. It gives off fucking indie girl vibes, Cuddy. Whoa, New York! Take me home, cab driver. You know, it gives off this type of vibe. Go, bro!
I would be at the top level of parkour civilization. When I walked into the temple, I immediately saw massive statues.
Damn, they're fat as hell, Cuddy. Holy chuds.
These statues looked like they were showing the parkour noobs and the parkour pros. They even had their boots on. This place is insane. I've never seen anything like this.
Gold.
I mean, look at these statues. What the? Gold boots?
That's what I said.
Who wears gold boots?
Wait, so there's a level beyond pro? Oh shit! Is there is that no gold? I'm assuming it's gonna be diamond then, right? And then netherite? Huh?
Doesn't.
So there actually is a parkour god?
Make any sense? What is this?
Oh, okay. So is diamond considered like the #1?
Not at the top of parkour civilization?
I guess not.
Get more for less at Bob's. More color,
Bob's.
more finishes, more features.
Oh my Bob.
Oh my Bob. That's actually kind of hard, Cuddy. Oh my Bob. This motherfucker's in the fucking highway cutting me off, bro.
Let's go.
Hey, parkour delivery.
The hell? Holy
Let's
jump
go,
cut,
my-
Cuddy. One Piece ass pacing.
Parkour delivery is here.
Oh, no. Isn't One Piece pacing slow? Oh, no, I didn't watch One Piece like that. I do know bits and pieces, though. Whatever. So, someone's gonna get the fucking joke.
Now that I'm a parkour pro, I can get parkour delivered to my house.
Hey, did you order parkour construction to this house?
No.
Yes, sir, that's me. I ordered the 6-block tall slime jump to my bedroom.
Sounds good. Where do you want it built?
Let's see. I think this would be a good place for it. You think you can build it right there?
Oh, sure. I can make that happen.
To think just a few days ago I was a parkour noob and now I'm getting custom parkour jumps installed in my house is crazy.
This look good?
Yep, I think it's perfect. Hey, thanks man for parkouring all the way out here.
Sure. You got my payment?
Oh, yeah, for sure. It was 4 1-blocks in a row, right? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Thank you very much.
And my tip?
Your tip?
Tip?
Really? Don't tell me you thought you weren't gonna tip me.
If you're a parkour pro, it's always expected that you tip when you buy something.
Oh, fuck no. Hell no. I'm not tipping you.
Oh, I hope I make this. Oh, that was close.
Oh, wow. A 360? Yeah, you're good, man. Thanks.
And like most things in parkour civilization, the way you tip is with more parkour.
What did I just see? I saw that.
Man, thanks.
And like most things in parkour civilization, the way you tip is with more.
Did he fucking die? Bro, he fucking died. Listen.
More
Whatever, dude.
parkour. Luckily,
I just want to Zerk, cause he barely did jack all and he wanted a tip, cause he, die, bro. That's what, Moral of the story, anybody that wants tips, that pizza delivery driver, send him straight to prison.
survived that payment for the
Thank you, Parkour Civilization. We're instituting this into our own.
jump installed in my house. If I missed any one of those jumps, I would have fallen back down to the parkour noob level and my journey to become a pro would have been for nothing. But I won't say it wasn't worth it because now I can practice slime jumps anytime I want inside of my house. And this is how my new life is as a pro in Parkour Civilization. No parkour noob at the bottom level knows what life is like up here, except I was the only one to rank up and become a part of parkour society. To rank up to a parkour pro, I had to be the first noob in history to beat an impossible parkour course. When I got to the top, I got my iron boots and I was officially a pro. I thought I had made it.
Oh my, fuck this recap.
Out the to being at the parkour pro level, extremely hard. But now that I could sprint, I realized they were almost like one block jumps.
Hold on, what's this quality at, dude? Okay.
Something about the pro level felt different. Maybe it was the fact that when I was a noob, I would see dirt in the sky, but now there's nothing above me. And that's when I looked back at the parkour temple. There was still a world above me.
Oh shit! Oh, so they were okay. So the temple was right. So the gold. What would the gold be? Pro. Okay, so noob. There's pro. Expert? No, I felt that's like kind of expert. No, I want to guess. Pro. Radiance. Legend? Parkour legend? I could see that. And then diamond will be parkour god.
And now it was way higher up. But there was something else that was different. I was staring down at the house I used to live in. When I was down on the noob level, I would look up and all I would see is dirt. But somehow on the pro level, I could look down. And I could only assume that the same goes for the layer above me. Now that I was adjusted to my surroundings, it was time to go searching for a place to buy a house. That was assuming that life still worked like that up here. When I took a look around, all I saw were the same identical buildings. Maybe this time I wouldn't be getting a mansion. But that's when I found a building that looked different, and it definitely didn't look like a house. When I walked inside the building, sure enough, it was a shop to buy a new house.
Hey, aren't you the noob who ranked up?
Hey, shut up.
That would be me.
Oh yeah, I thought it was you. I'm selling houses today. Choose one you want to buy.
Let's go. It's time to buy my first house as a parkour pro. Let's see what these prices are. I can get one house for a 2-block jump. Oh, that's super cheap. All right, what is this one over here? I can get one house for a 2.5 block jump. Okay, that's a little more expensive. And this last one is one house for a 3-block. Wait, why are these?
It's the same fucking
all
house.
Same? All of these options are for the same house.
Oops, busted. I was trying to get a little more profit.
Why would anyone fall for that? Since there was only one house to buy, I obviously went with the cheapest option and bought my first house with a 2-block jump.
Congrats on buying your first house as a parkour pro. Let me take you to it.
Let's go. Since all the houses were identical, it was no surprise that I got one that looked like this.
You're all set to move in. Feel free to call the parkour delivery service if you want your jumps changed.
There's gotta be something about him. That man's gotta be the raging, a raging sex addict, bro. I'm calling it, dog.
A parkour delivery service? Let's go. Being a parkour pro is awesome. The living room in my house had 2 1-block jumps, and the entire house itself was 3 stories tall. Looks like 3 jumps to get to my bed on the top floor.
Hey, it's your neighbor. Can I come in?
No.
Sure.
Thanks. You're that F-boat guy, right? You're the noob who beat the course and ranked up?
Yeah, that's me. I'm the first one to do it, I guess.
I can't believe you're my neighbor. That's crazy. Well, you probably have questions about life up here, right?
That's true. He seems kind of chill.
Anything you want to know?
Yeah, one actually. What
Why are you in here?
happens when we fall? What is the punishment for missing a jump at the pro level?
Actually, yeah, what is the punishment?
You go down a level. If you miss a jump, you'll be a noob, and you'll have to beat the course again.
Okay, so
wait, why? Okay.
can never fall, noted. So who are the people above us then? What's above a pro?
Yeah. Expert! No, wait, no. Master!
It's probably best I just show you.
No. Diamond's parkour god, I'm assuming. Gold's parkour master. Legend!
Here, come with me.
My neighbor
Legend Gold
started telling me everything there was to know about Parkour Civilization. He brought me back to the Parkour Temple where all the statues were. He explained how Parkour Civilization starts at the noob level, and at level 2, you become a Parkour Pro. Then, there was...
Okay, wait! Parkour Legend!
the parkour masters.
Fuck! Oh, shit.
If you were lucky enough to rank up, you get gold boots. And
so is Diamond Parkour Legend?
Become a master. My neighbor said that parkour masters never come down to the pro level. But if they do ever come down, it's a parkour pro's nightmare. He said the parkour masters are ruthless. And then he walked over to the largest statue, the one with the diamond boots. He said that this was the parkour champion.
Fuck, champion! Whatever, dog. I would assume that, no, actually, no, champion fits better with gold. Because champion, gold, the Olympics, gold medals, like what? Holy fumble.
He said that most people down here don't even believe that the champion is real, but the stories say there can only be one parkour champion. Whoever that was lives at the top of parkour civilization, which means if I was gonna make it to the top, I would have to become a parkour champion. My first day as a parkour pro was strange. For once, no one was at my door making me parkour for food. But then the question was, how do I get food now? Or what do I even do? I saw that there was another pro going somewhere, so I decided to follow him. Soon after,
was it like a supermarket where you had to jump for like payments?
Saw another pro going in the same direction, which meant they were probably heading to something important. After jumping for a few minutes, I saw what they were heading to. They were all heading to this massive structure in the distance. When I got closer, I saw that there was a bunch of parkour pros lined up for something. Whatever this place was, these parkour pros were willing to do 2-block vertical jumps to get here. Fortunately, I didn't fail any of these jumps and I made it into the line. I must have woken up late to whatever this was because I was the last one to show up. At this point, I didn't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing, but that's when I saw what everyone was waiting in line for. There was a dispenser at the end of the structure. The pro in front of me picked up 2 items, but the only thing I saw them holding was a piece of paper. What could be so valuable about that piece of paper that
is that like the amount of food they get?
People would wait in line this long for? When it was my turn, I clicked the button and I got a piece of steak. So this is how the parkour pros get food. Then
they have to work. Oh!
Received the piece of paper. The paper said farm work equals 15 minutes. And this is when I realized how life was different on the pro level of parkour.
So to get jobs?
Parkour civilization. Instead of parkouring for food like the noobs do, the pros parkour for work. Just like the guy who sold me my house, the guards in parkour prison, or even the pros that fed me every day. They were all just completing their daily task that they got from this piece of paper. And now for my first daily task, I was assigned to work on the farm. Before this, I had never seen an animal in parkour civilization, but this is the place they were all kept. This place was responsible for feeding all of the parkour pros and all of the parkour noobs. And it should
I don't even like that much cattle, to be honest. How do they reproduce?
No surprise that in parkour civilization, even the animals had
to okay, that's kind of funny.
To a parkour course. My daily task meant that I had to watch all of the animals that did the parkour course. Oh man, this job is terrible. Now I'm just gonna have to watch a cow fall off and die. Whoa,
what the fuck? Okay, dude. Okay, I accepted that. Okay.
God.
I'm telling you, this is literally just a Grox video, dude.
This cow is cooking. How did he even do that?
This cow's cooking.
Parkour pros only eat the meat from the animals that complete the parkour course. They say it enhances your parkour abilities. As for the other animals
what you got for me, chicken?
That don't make the course, well, that's where the meat comes from on the noob level. And some noob's gonna have to eat that. Wow.
Some noob's gonna have to eat that, man. Why do you talk like that, dude?
Oh, I cannot say I missed that. Parkour pros
I cannot say I missed that. He's right behind me, isn't he? Yo, this is not right. This is not A-okay.
Daily tasks for a reason. Once you've completed the task that you got on your piece of paper, you take it to the training grounds.
Ooh.
This place is basically the only reason parkour pros are incentivized to work. This is because this is the only place in parkour civilization where you can practice parkour without worrying about falling to the lower level.
Damn, Cuddy, he made the league for real.
Entrance to the training grounds is blocked by a barrier, and the only way in is to throw in your slip of paper once you've completed the work. The daily
I'm hungry.
Task I completed gave me 15 minutes of practice time. That meant for the next 15 minutes, I could practice any parkour jump I could possibly think of. Here, you have the ability to build any parkour jump you want.
Like
with
skates.
This being my first day as a parkour pro, I didn't even know what I needed to practice, so I just decided to do the jumps that people left here. It seemed like a lot of the pros were practicing fence jumps.
Unironically, I kind of like the parkour pro version. Like, the parkour pros kind of have it pretty nice. I kind of like this. This is kind of fire. Like, if I'm just imagining it in a basketball, like, term, right? That'd be kind of funny. A basketball civilization. I mean, that's just 2K. But that's kind of fire.
Which are jumps I had little to no experience on.
Who is the best parkour of all time? No, I need to look this up. Best. Who do you fucking up the floor in the video? I'm gonna cry. Shut the fuck up. What are you doing? Best Minecraft parkour player in the world. Who is this? Dream? Wait, really? Pizza Hut. No. Clown Pierce. Jesus. Why do 88? So, Dream is the #1 consensus, huh? Or High Pickle Nub. Oh no, that is a player. I thought it was a server. Okay, whatever.
But what scared me the most is what I saw over here. Someone was practicing not one, but multiple 3-block vertical jumps. It almost seemed impossible to do even one. But if
I'm real talk. How long do y'all think y'all lasting in this like parkour civilization? We all know I would last like a whopping like 5 years. I would reach eternity rank. Real talk. I'd reach like one above all. If we're being for real, Cuddy. I'd be high tier in terms of ranks. But like, where would y'all rank, real bro? Like for real. Where do you think like a lot of other celebrities will rank? What would like, I don't know, who's another one? What would Prime Team Crafted rank on this? Sky does a Minecraft, Deadlocks, Captain Sparkles, IS Cupquake, what's that? Call Me Carson, Jay Schlatt. Where the fuck y'all think these guys will rank? Speaking of Call Me Carson, I'm not gonna hold you. The only creator that's ever actually made me like laugh has been old Call Me Carson videos. Then all that shit came out about him being like a weirdo or something. I don't fucking remember. I kind of grew out the content, but I vividly remember watching Call Me Carson and laughing my ass off. Huh? Wonder how he's doing. Call Me Carson has been sent to Iran. Huh? Okay.
Was practicing these jumps, that could only mean one thing, that the way up to become a parkour master would be nearly impossible. If I was gonna have any shot at ranking up to become a master, I was gonna have to spend much more time in here practicing. Another beautiful day and I don't have to wake up to either raw chicken or raw beef. Even though I've only been here for a few days, I feel like I haven't really enjoyed myself yet.
That's valid.
For once in my life, I don't even have to go outside to parkour for food. I don't even have to grab my piece of steak. I'll still have full hunger for days. And now, instead of being bullied by all the parkour pros like I was down at the noob level, I can just do anything I want and no one's here to punish me.
That is valid though. You could do anything you want.
Hey, you want to come with me to get our daily jobs?
Fuck you, no.
I don't want to be late.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do my daily task. I think I'm just gonna chill today, honestly.
Hey!
What? What do you mean you're gonna chill? You're not gonna get your daily tasks?
I mean, did he stutter?
Are you sure about that?
What? I mean, no one says we have to, so what's the problem?
I don't know. I just have never seen anyone not do their daily task.
Well, this is such a great representation of someone going against the grain. Someone going against the system! The media literacy! Yo, dude.
Wow, maybe I'm teaching the parkour pros that they don't have to parkour all the time.
We live in a floating rock. We don't need to go to school or go to work. We live in a rock. Fucking rock. A rock owned by fucking libtards. Dude, I am so fucking hungry.
Later that day, I realized I made a huge mistake.
What the fuck? Who's farting?
What in the world is that sound? Bro, come on, I was just trying to sleep. Who keeps making that horn noise?
Dude, hurry. You gotta get out here now. Follow me and make sure you don't miss a jump.
Whoa,
what happened?
What's going on? Be late for what? Wait, where are you going?
Why are you being vague? Just tell me.
I started parkouring in the direction that my neighbor was going. And that's when I saw a bunch of parkour pros lined up, standing completely still. I had no clue what was going on, but I followed my neighbor and soon I got in line with all of the other parkour pros.
I gotta let me pushing him off because he just was shitting. Is that Sonic? Is that a Sonic skin?
No one was saying anything. Hey, can anyone tell me what's going on?
Dude, don't say anything and look straight ahead.
Finally.
Hi, can't someone just explain what's happening? But that's when it happened. Not too far ahead, someone dropped down from.
Oh shit! This the mic the gold the Minecraft. Wait, no legend expert no, not master.
become a master. My neighbor said that parkour masters never come down to the pro level.
Oh, they are masters.
Look straight ahead.
Someone dropped
a parkour master! Oh!
down from the sky. It was a parkour master.
One of you was supposed to design a new course, but someone didn't do their task. Who was it?
Oh no, I'm done for. Why does this have to be me?
I mean, you really didn't do your task, though.
As the parkour master interrogated each and every one of the parkour pros, knowing that sooner or later he was gonna show up where I was.
I ain't gonna steal one of them. Steal this guy or the neighbor. Steal the neighbor's task and just make it seem like, oh, who's telling the truth, who's lying? I don't know, and just murk him or something, Cuddy. That's what I would do.
You. What?
Dang, oh shit! Flash step
was your task?
My
lie, Cuddy. Take one of them. Take one of them.
I was selling houses to noobs on the bottom level.
Someone already did that task.
Well, he's lying.
Prepare for a parkour battle.
A parkour battle? What the? How does that work? Like they make a course and the first one to fail loses? Like Wipeout?
A parkour battle?
Oh my! What is this? Hold on, this is kind of fire.
Welcome to Lego Brick Slam.
Watch the battle against boredom. Oh, I kind of fuck with this.
Yes, bleach does kill mold. Bleach also kills mildew.
Oh, does bleach kill mold and mildew?
They are tough organisms.
Very cool. Move.
The parkour battle starts now.
This is just great.
I hate the sound effect like 500 different times, dude.
Great. Why does my first parkour battle have to be against a parkour master?
For my first
You don't look that tough, cause look at. I ain't gonna lie, Grox. Oh, wait, fuck. Bo, I ain't gonna lie, Bo. You could do this.
I'm attacking you with a 3-block jump.
Oh my god. Oh dear God.
Okay, a 3-block jump, that's doable. I think I can survive this round. In Parkour Civilization, it should be no surprise that people fight each other with more parkour.
You got
if
this,
someone
Bo.
attacks you with a jump and
You're not even trying, dude.
don't make it, you pay the price. Oh, this isn't good. I'm already down 4 hearts.
I gave you an easy one, but I guess this is gonna be over faster than I thought. Get ready for my next attack.
The worst part about parkour battles is you can't even attack your opponent until you defend one of their attacks. And by the looks of this next jump, I probably won't be attacking the parkour master at all.
Your turn. 4 blocks by 3 blocks, diagonal jump.
Oh,
all right, here goes nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh man, this is so far. How did he do this first try?
Without stretching. He ain't even stretched, no.
I was hoping I would get lucky, but luck wasn't on my side. The second attack hit me, and I was down to 2 hearts.
This.
Why you gotta laugh every time he speaks, bruh?
This is too fun for me. One more attack.
This is too fun for me.
And you'll be gone forever.
The parkour master was right. If I failed to defend one more attack, it's game
die.
over for me. All I could hope for now is that the parkour master fails this last jump. That way, I could actually have a chance to attack. No way he makes this first try. Oh god, he made it.
This is it for you, parkour pro. A 3-block vertical jump to decide your fate.
This was it. My entire journey in Parkour Civilization came down to this one jump, and it was a 3-block vertical jump. I thought when I ranked up to become a parkour pro, my days of parkouring to survive were over, but I soon realized I knew nothing about parkour society. Even as a pro, I wasn't even close to being at the top of Parkour Civilization. The parkour—
Oh my god, fucking recaps.
Parkour pro was gonna be
Where?
for I wanna live.
Okay.
This was it. All my work to rank up to become a parkour pro was gonna be for nothing if I didn't—
I'm not gonna lie, this doesn't look that bad.
make this jump.
Oh,
But
wait, no.
at least I was gonna die trying.
No way he dies twice, though, right?
Took a deep breath, and I jumped.
Oh!
Is this real?
It is.
I did it. I made a 3-block vertical jump.
You just bought yourself 5 more minutes of time, but we
Holy aura.
both know your fate. Get ready to attack me.
The parkour master was right. All I did was buy myself a little time. How was I gonna be able to do a jump that the parkour master couldn't do? And if I make it too easy, the parkour master will just get another chance to attack me. I got lucky last time, but I don't think I'd survive another attack from
We're doing a 1-block?
parkour master. For my first attack, I built a 1-block jump and I did a 360. Maybe, just maybe, there was a chance this would work.
No fucking way he can't do a 360. He's a parkour master. Wait, what? Wait, what? It's like a fundamental...
Wow, a 360? I've never done that before, but
Is he being sarcastic?
if you did it, it can't be that hard.
Wait, he's not being sarcastic? Wait, is he?
Let's go. He's never done it before. I needed him to fail this jump.
What? Oh, wait, no, hold on. It makes sense, though, because these guys are, like, inherently born on the top, right? Yeah. So, and they never had to, like, suffer the 1 blocks. Because, I mean, we saw it. The more, like, I'm assuming the higher up you go, the more, like, the blocks expand. Because we saw it from the noob to the pro level, and from 1 block to 2 blocks. So I'm assuming it goes up. And they've never done parkour without, like, their sprint button. I get a really smart detail. You know what? I'll shut the fuck up. This is fire, dog. That's a really cool detail. I like that, dude.
What? How?
The benefit of being a noob, Cuddy, being broke.
Who even does 360s? What is this?
Big Bo, Cuddy. That's who does 360s.
By some miracle, my attack against the parkour master was successful. I think I found his weakness. He couldn't do a 360. This was my chance.
Hey,
I just
yeah,
had
spam that shit.
to make sure that I kept making my jumps. For my next attack, I built a 2-block jump. I've never even made this jump before, but my entire life depended on it. I jumped and I successfully made a 2-block jump with the 360.
This is ridiculous. How are you doing these jumps?
You're ridiculous.
I watched as the parkour master tried to defend against my attack, but once again, the 360 was too difficult for him.
This can't be possible. How are you beating me?
Now, both the parkour master and I were at 2 hearts. The next person to land an attack would win the parkour battle. All right,
It's
you ready
tied
for
up,
a
buddy.
3-block jump
Ready?
with the 360?
No, stop. I yield.
Oh, you pussy.
You win the parkour battle.
What? Are you serious?
Pussy.
No way. I actually won the parkour battle? Somehow
he said.
I beat a parkour master.
I ain't no fucking master. You can't even do a 360 jump, and he flaked out. He a pussy.
Because you beat me, I have something that can help you rank up to become a parkour master.
What?
I could become a parkour master?
That's what he said, yeah.
The master said that the course to becoming a parkour master would be impossible, but he
The master said the course of becoming a parkour master said, like, how many times he said master?
had something that could help me along the way. He pulled out an item and threw it on the
Totem of
ground.
Undying.
I went to pick it up and I figured out that it was a totem of undying. He said somewhere in the course there is a jump that I won't survive, and I'll know it when I see it. He told me to go attempt the course to rank up and find this jump. He said to find any information about the secret to completing that jump, because if I can figure out how to make the jump, I could rank up to become a parkour master. This was insane. Earlier today, I didn't even know parkour battles existed, and somehow I won my first battle, not just against anyone, but a parkour master.
Well, you kind of did so. You know what? I'm not going to be that guy. Good job, man.
And now I actually have a reason to go back to the parkour temple and try to do the course to become a parkour master. I didn't like thinking about the fact that that wasn't the course to rank up. That was just the path to get up to the temple. But I wasn't going to make the journey up the temple just yet. Not only did I need food to get my health back, but I needed to do my daily task. I barely escaped with my life after missing 1 day of work, so I
You gotta feed noobs.
wasn't gonna do that again. And today my task was feed noobs. I realized after all this time of being a parkour pro, I've never made my way back down to the noob level yet.
But he's going back to his hood again. It's like whenever those famous celebrities or like those NBA players go back to give back to the community. Hey, would you like an Xbox, kid? Fuck you.
Wonder if anything's changed down there since I ranked up.
Are they about to hate on him because he made it out?
If you're a pro in Parkour Civilization and you fall, you'll lose your rank and become a noob again. But you can still go down to the lower level. There's just a different way. This is the first time I'd been back to this part of the Parkour Temple since I ranked up. And now that I was a pro, I had access to a different doorway that I've never seen before. This new path led to a giant staircase that would take me back down to the noob level. If I missed one of these jumps, I would for sure die, but fortunately, 1-block jumps are too easy for me now that I'm a parkour pro. When I got to the bottom, I collected everything I needed in order for me to complete my daily task. It's crazy to think that I'm still the only one to have ever completed this course, but the barrier I used still should be there, so maybe someone else will.
Yeah, I'm surprised no one else has made it then. Damn, they really must suck.
It's so strange. I once lived in this neighborhood. That was once my mansion.
Dude, this is literally like a rapper going back to his old hood or like to give back for a fundraiser or some shit, dog.
And now, as a parkour pro, I can see what it really looks like from down here. When I lived here, I was the only one that lived in my neighborhood, or at least the only one left. So does anyone live here anymore? Hello? Anyone home? Okay, I guess not. Maybe someone bought my mansion? I don't know. Hello? Anyone here?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Oh, no way. Someone actually does live here. All right. Right, time to set up the jumps. Let's see, 1 block jump for raw chicken, and then the 1 block vertical jump for raw beef. Man, I can't believe I'm actually doing this job now. All right, mandatory parkour check.
Oh, great. It's you.
Oh, it's that guy.
You're a parkour noob now? Weren't you just at my house? Yeah, you delivered my parkour to me. So what happened?
What do you think happened, genius? You just paid me a huge...
Oh shit, he actually did it fall. I thought it was like a little mistake in the video. That's so cool. I love the detail. Okay, I will say, I literally love the details in this video. That's so cool.
So happy. And then I fell out the front door.
Hey man, well, you know, I ranked up, so you could too. All right, so now you have to choose your jump.
You think I don't know what to do already? Just let me jump for my food in peace.
Hey, I feel like I remember being in a situation that was just like this. You really think I could rank up to be a parkour pro?
Not a chance. You're a parkour noob. And you think you're so good now. Just wait till I rank up.
Oh, shoot.
So now he's in hell.
For tough allergies and nasal congestion, ask for Allegra D. 1 pill works for 24 hours. Try Allegra D.
No.
Machine learning is advancing, but businesses wonder if some machines can keep up.
Let's welcome our new coworker.
Move.
Oh, man, that sucks. Dang, now he has to spend another 50 years in parkour prison. Oh well. After only finding 2 noobs to feed, I went back to the other neighborhood where I found the old man. It just seemed so weird that he disappeared out of nowhere. I wanted to see if there was a chance that he came back. But when I got to the house, a parkour master walked out the front door. Luckily, I wasn't spotted.
Parkour master?
What was a parkour master doing
the old man
away at the noob level?
Right?
And why did he come from this house? When I thought the coast was clear, I made my way over. This couldn't be a coincidence. This is the only house I've seen with a secret room, and now a parkour master shows up here? Does the master even know about the secret room? I went to go inside, but something was wrong. There was no secret doorway.
Oh, he blocked it up.
It was gone.
Why did I say it like that? He blocked it up. Why did I say it like that, bro? Oh my god, I'm finna get bullied, dog.
I was sure this was the right house. That parkour master must have came here to block up the entrance. I sat there thinking about why the parkour master would do that, but nothing made sense to me. But that didn't matter to me right now. Now that I finished my daily task, it was time to try the course to rank up to become a parkour master and find this impossible jump. I got back up to the pro level, dropped off my daily task paper, and got ready to climb the parkour temple. Now I had one thing to worry about, and
the fall.
That was making this initial course to get into the temple. I wasn't worried about falling. I was worried about wasting my totem of undying. The parkour master said that I would not survive the impossible jump. So if I got to that jump with no totem of undying, then this entire journey would be for nothing. I scaled my way up the side of the parkour temple until I got to the very top. Most of the jumps were 2-block vertical jumps, but towards the end, I had to make this 3-block jump. Now, I couldn't afford to make any mistakes. That's when I made the last jump and I was inside the parkour temple. What's crazy is that none of those jumps were a part of the real course to rank up.
Well, I could kind of, put 2 and 2 together because, really wasn't inside a temple. But yeah, let's go.
This was the real course. Already at first glance, I was seeing blocks I've never seen used in parkour before, but I was expecting that. There's a reason why almost no pros even attempt this course, and that's because it's so dangerous. Fence jumps, trapdoor jumps, and ladder jumps. The jumps just kept getting harder and harder the more I looked at it. But I wasn't here to rank up. All I was here to do was find the impossible jump that the parkour master told me about. If I find this jump and study it like he told me to, maybe I have an actual chance of becoming a parkour master.
I really wonder if the jumps actually could be very oblivious. Oblivious?
I climbed to the top of the ladder, and now I was really at the start of the course. Any fall from this height would result in death. And of course, I have to do fence jumps as the very first section. I held out my totem of undying, and I climbed on the course to begin. Fence jumps were my worst nightmare, but so far, I've made 3 in a row.
It don't look that
I soon
bad.
realized that's all I needed to do, because I think I
there it is.
Found the impossible jump.
I think we found it too,
What is this jump? Is this a 4-block vertical fence jump? There's no way this is the right way, right? But there was nowhere else to go.
It's just something on the sides? Like,
This
you could,
was
side jump it or something?
Clearly the right path, but this jump it had to be impossible. Well, the master gave me a totem for a reason. I attempted the jump, but got nowhere close to even making it. That was it. That was my one chance to use the totem of undying.
Okay.
And I'm just hoping that was the jump he was talking about.
Imagine it wasn't, Cuddy.
Now, I had to study the jump, and I knew just the way to do that.
How?
Fortunately, it was my neighbor who was working as the parkour delivery service today. Hey, I need a jump built in my house. Follow me. I need to show you what it looks like. All right, so for the jump I need built, it's kind of a little ways away.
Aw, man. Is the parkour jump all the way up there?
Yeah, it's fine. I'll tip you good. Just follow me. I brought my neighbor all the way up into the parkour temple and showed him the jump I wanted him to build. Since the jump was complicated, he placed down a block that copies every block on this jump. And after paying for his...
What? A block? Whatever. You know what? Whatever.
Services, I now have this impossible parkour jump inside my own house. Now I can study this jump every single day. It turns out the jump was a 3-block vertical jump, but with the fences, it turns into a 4-block. It was actually impossible. So what was I missing?
Wait, you didn't have any, like, netting at the bottom? What even is... Whatever.
Here, I couldn't just practice this jump because Parkour Civilization laws state all jumps inside your home must have a risk of dying. So... practicing wasn't gonna be my best option.
How do you get down?
This doesn't make any sense. I'll think about it tomorrow, I guess. I was gonna leave it, but that's when I slipped. No!
That motherfucker did not slip, bro.
Oh! For my entire life, I've been Park Pro that the Park Champion wasn't.
All right, we're good. He
How
survived.
am I alive? My journey in Parkour Civilization should have ended. I was supposed to die there, but a barrier block caught my fall. This barrier block had to have been placed by someone, right? Unless it wasn't. The guy who came to deliver Parkour used a device that copied every single block from the...
Oh! Barrier blocks
Impossible
underneath.
jump.
Okay, I got you.
That had to be it. The barrier was from the impossible jump. This is what the parkour master wanted me to find. It was the way to get past the impossible jump. And now that I know about it, I can actually rank up to become a parkour master.
This feels like Ready Player One.
Means I was gonna have to prepare. I couldn't believe it. Just a few minutes ago, I was about to fall down back to the noob level and become a parkour noob forever. And
yes,
now I'm preparing to rank up again to become a parkour master. All right, let's see what my daily task is today.
Parkour course building.
Parkour course building. Okay, definitely cannot skip that. The last time I tried skipping my daily task, I was assigned parkour course building.
Yes. Yes.
And that resulted in a parkour master challenging me to a parkour battle where I barely survived.
Yes, I was there. Jeez, dude. I got to zone out for my own safety, dude. Jeez, it really feels like watching Dora the Explorer.
So I'm not gonna do that again.
Why do y'all have to why do kids have to such garbage attention spans? So all my hoodie do parents out there, do better with giving y'all's kids a better attention span. Cause I gotta watch the video and I'm suffering because of it. God damn.
So far, this was the first time I've done a daily task that was located in parkour prison. And the only way to get there is by jumping in the void. Ever since I escaped this...
So I'm so lost. Wait, how do they constitute the difference between falling to go to prison and falling, and to not go to, be a professional? I guess with the ticket, but at the same time,
I've never been back, and now I'm working here.
Oh, finally you're...
Oh, finally you're here. Take off your pants. Joking, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I thought you were never gonna show up. The parkour masters want another glass course made. And make sure you don't make the jumps too easy. There's only 2 noobs left in parkour prison, so
well, it's still very subjective, though.
Just grab one of them to do the course.
There's only 2 noobs left in parkour prison? I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Probably a good. You know what? It's up to interpretation, Cuddy. If you hate if you hate the port, then it's probably a good thing for you.
Parkour Civilization, the parkour pros are responsible for building new parkour courses for the parkour masters. And since the pros would never want to try these courses on their own, the prisoners of parkour prison are used instead. No way, it's you again.
It's that guy.
And you think you're so
Dude,
good.
What a fall from grace. From a pro to a noob to a prisoner.
Now, just wait till I rank up.
Oh, shoot. I'm sorry, man, but
he an aura adept too, bro.
You gotta be the one to do random parkour testing today.
Why can't you pick the old guy? He's like
the old guy.
100 years old.
Wait, he's back? I thought he can't kill himself. He goes to hell.
Look,
or
man,
prison.
I don't make the rules. You just gotta do the course.
This is too easy. I'm making it out of here.
No. Oh no, he's gone for real this time.
It's funny.
All right, daily task completed. One step closer to becoming a parkour master.
May you save us all, Evbo.
May you save us all, Evbo. Shout out old geezer. Also, wait, why did an old geezer need to go to prison though? He was living fine, not lavishly. You know what? It's fine.
a few more days of completing more daily tasks, I was getting closer to attempting the course to rank up to become a master. I had been planning this out carefully. I wasn't just gonna go into the hardest parkour course of my life unprepared.
Yeah, okay, that's IQ. Okay, that's IQ.
It saved 4 of my daily task papers to take to the parkour training ground.
Okay, that's IQ. Okay, I like that.
As a parkour pro, each daily task you complete gives you 15 minutes of practice time. Since I saved up, I have now 1 hour to practice as much parkour as I could.
Huh. I never thought about that. 15 minutes is equivalent to 1 hour. Huh. That's a mind fuck for me.
Well, Hoodie Dude, obviously.
Shut up, dude. Huh. This proves our reality of time is so distorted. Ugh, media literacy.
This would probably be one of the last times I could parkour without worrying about dying. Because once I step foot into the parkour temple to become a master, there would be no turning back.
Okay.
All of this preparation is relying on the fact that there actually is a secret path to get past the impossible jump. But I've come too far and I've been through too much to give up now. I have to believe there's a way to rank up. I tried practicing every jump that I remembered from the parkour temple. Most of the jumps I saw were either fences, trapdoors, or ladders, and I used my entire time in the training grounds practicing those jumps. By the end of the hour, I felt like I had unlocked parkour abilities I've never had before. I was speedrunning through fence jumps and trapdoor jumps easily. 3-block jumps weren't even a challenge for me by the end of my training, and that's how I knew that it was time to head to the parkour temple and do the course to become a parkour master.
This thumbnail. Nah.
Sir.
Yes, sir. He's heading to the parkour temple now.
What the fuck, motherfucker, you are not sneaky, dog. Wait, there's literally no cover. What are you talking? Whatever, bro. POV fucking... I don't know. What's a POV joke? Okay, man, I haven't made a POV joke this entire video. I don't know. Military recruiter, Scuddy? Looking at the fucking idiot kids, the dumb kids?
Don't worry, sir. I have something planned.
What is this?
I can promise you he's not making...
Like, I know this is the guy that was introduced, that introduced him to, like, the whole pro thing, and it was the guy working there, but who is he talking to? It's a fucking... That's Siwat? That's the only guy... It's either Siwat or a new character. Because that could be the old man. He's a fucking... It could be the old man, actually. What if the old... It could be, like, a whole Ready Player One situation where the old man's, like, retired or some shit. He's got to... Maybe he's the fucking... Diamond guy, the Pokemon, yeah, fuck it, the Pokemon master, right? And he's bored, and then instead he's on his last leg, he wants to pass off the torch to someone like Noble. You know what I mean? So he did this whole like elaborate spiel. Yeah, y'all remember that one Naruto filler episode where like the old man planted a terrorist attack because his son died or some shit, and he wanted to relive that one memory? Well, it was like that, dude. But the old man passing the torch.
Get out alive.
This was it.
There's gonna be like a bunch of people that don't know what I'm talking about.
Hoodie Dude, what's that? Is that a what's Naruto? Is that a Friday Night Funkin' mod? Ugh.
It was time to start the journey up the parkour temple. The last time I made this climb, I had a totem of undying for a second chance. But this time around, there would be no second chances. This was my last and only run. If I don't make every single one of these jumps in the parkour course,
you're dead.
This would be the last.
How long has this video been already? I'm curious. An hour 35? Awesome sauce
view I ever have of...
I hate Carter Folian, dog. Hate's a strong word. We need to send Carter Folian to the fucking parkour civilization, bro.
Parkour civilization. But that's how parkour life is. You either rise or you fall.
Hey. Bars. Oh, what, scripting, Cuddy?
Can never stay in the same place.
That's a
and
quote,
I had
Cuddy.
decided that I was going to be the one to rise. I got to the top of the ladder, and it was time to start the parkour course.
Hey.
Any fall from this height would be the death of me. But the fence jumps weren't what I was worried about.
It's the fucking impossible jump, yeah.
It was this, the impossible jump. This is when I find out if the secret path is real or not. I studied where the barrier block was in my house. If I wanted to land on the barrier, I would have to walk off the fence. If I jumped, I would miss the block. And that's assuming it was even there. But there's only one way to find out.
Jump!
I walked off the
oh, it's real!
Ledge, and I was alive.
But even that's still an impossible jump. You gotta look up. Wait, no.
Here.
Wait,
the
hold
secret
on.
path was real. Now I knew it was possible. It was possible to become a parkour master.
I mean, I don't think so. You still gotta climb up, dude.
I looked around for where to go next.
Oh, there's
and
more.
I saw the outline of a barrier 3 blocks to my left. And I saw the staircase of barriers that would lead up back onto the parkour course. I've never done invisible parkour before, but it was the first time for everything. I made the 3-block jump and I was on the secret path. I didn't understand. Did someone make the secret path, or was the course designed?
There's a person looking out her blinds, and I'm really uncomfortable because I'm shirtless in my car. Up, she's gone. That was spooky.
Like this from the beginning. Either way, however the
Oh, she's looking back outside the blinds. You know, I'm just that guy. Guys, I'm so scared. Oh, she's
secret
gone.
path got there, it got me back on the course. And now I was gonna have to make every jump first try. Thankfully, I got past the fence section, but now I was on the trapdoors. Trapdoors were only a quarter of
Guys, I just farted.
the size of a regular block, meaning if I missed the jump by even a little, it would be game
It's
over.
game, yeah.
This next jump was a 3-block diagonal jump.
That kind of jump looks kind of impossible, though.
I didn't practice this jump,
Hey!
but I made it.
Never
I
mind.
made it past the trapdoors, but now I was on the regular doors. I had almost no experience with door jumps, but I knew I had to be careful. If I wasn't paying attention and I opened one of the doors the wrong way, I could get knocked off, and there would be no totem of undying to save me this time.
I'm not gonna lie, though. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. I'm not gonna lie, though, bruh. I feel like this is where I would have bit the bucket. Like, all trolling shit aside, this is where I would have died at, bro.
The jumps kept getting harder and harder, and each jump I felt like I was barely hanging on the edge. But it didn't matter as long as I was staying on the course. One by one, I kept making the jumps, and I was getting higher and higher off the ground.
Higher.
The last door jump was a 3.5 block jump. It was far, but it wasn't going to be the jump that stopped me from ranking up. I didn't like thinking about the fact that this course had no room for error. When I ranked up before, at least the course had blocks to potentially break my fall, but here,
You're dead. Like, yeah, I think you
there's
feel you
nothing
died.
that could save me.
Ladder
Luckily,
jumps. I vividly remember the ladder jumps from Skylar's Minecraft, Cuddy. I keep mentioning them.
I made it past the door section, and now I was onto the ladder section. Everything was going smoothly until I found something I've never seen before.
Oh, that's not that bad. Okay, I feel like that's not that bad.
Is this jump even possible?
Yeah, just go on the ladder.
This is a 2-block vertical jump. I've never seen this jump before, but I figured it had to be possible. I went for it, and I made it. And that's when I saw one of the hardest jumps I've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm
oh no, this could be the end of me.
You got this,
please
Cuddy.
hang on.
Hey!
Oh, that was too close. I was inches away.
No jump cuts too. My man really in his zone today.
From slipping off the ladder, but by some miracle, I was still on the course. Now, I was parkouring on fully grown trees. I didn't even know trees still existed in parkour civilization, but I didn't have time to focus on that right now. I was looking at the last jumps, and I realized I was almost at the top.
Hey.
I was actually gonna do it. All right, where do I jump to now?
Where do you... Creeper!
What is
What
going
the
on?
fuck?
What is... Wait, no!
Why'd you stare at it? Whatever.
I was too late to realize. I opened my eyes, and I was still on
Cuddy got the fucking comprehension skills of a fucking rock, bruh. Of a tree, funny enough.
a tree with 2 hearts left. What happened? Was that a part of the course?
I don't think so.
That is impressive.
Jesus, that is impressive.
I thought the TNT would do the trick, but
Why do you guys have the same voice? This guy and the other got the gold boots.
you just want to stay alive.
What the? Who are you? What are you doing here? I'm so confused. What is going on?
Oh, please don't tell me you thought you were gonna rank up. You were a noob. You don't belong up there. You could never be a parkour master.
Dude, the word noob is so funny to me. Imagine calling someone a noob. like I'm talking like IRL too, but like in real life, like you're at your job or like you're at your high school and you call someone a noob, bruh. That's just funny. Like to me, it's like the same as like dork.
You belong at the bottom level. You are a noob. You were born to be one, and you'll always be one. And now, I gotta finish the job. Prepare for a parkour battle.
Oh god, a parkour battle is not what I need right now. I only have 2 hearts left. That means if I fail to defend any parkour attack, that will be the end of me. And to think I actually had a chance of ranking up.
Say goodbye to parkour civilization. The battle starts now. I attack you with a 2-block diagonal vertical jump.
Whoever this was severely underestimated me. I've beaten a master in a parkour battle, and I sure wasn't gonna get out to a jump like that.
There's no point in fighting back. Your fate is inevitable.
I didn't listen to the parkour pro. I knew that as long as I could parkour, I was still in this. Now, I couldn't afford to play it safe. I needed an attack that would finish him once and for all.
Pocket sand! I ain't gonna lie, right hook him, dude. Hit him off the tree.
That meant doing a jump I've never...
Oh, the back, cause he stays spamming the backward jump and the 360 jump. I'm calling it, cause that shit finna get him to win. For some reason, that shit got it. That shit is his bread and butter, bruh. It's like a hearted step back.
Done before. Come on, please make it. I did it.
No. What was that? What was that jump?
Well, that would be a 2-block downwards backwards jump. Wait, sorry, I messed up. It's actually a 2-block downwards backwards diagonal jump.
Yeah, bitch.
This was it. The pro lined up at the edge of the block and jumped backwards.
Come on, please. No.
No.
Did it. I won the parkour battle. But against who? That was just a parkour pro. Why was another pro trying to attack me? And why did they not want me to rank up? What was all that stuff he was saying about how I was born to be at the bottom? There was too much to think about, but I had to set that aside because now I still had to worry about surviving the parkour course. And not even just the parkour jumps. Who knows if there are more traps waiting for me ahead? I took a look at the rest of the course. I could see the final stretch of jumps.
Nobody likes to be told what to do, except when someone says, "Hey, eat a Reese's!"
I've never ate a Reese's. I'm not gonna lie, Reese's cups are so fucking ugly to me and taste nasty to me, dude.
Introducing the IntelliMix Bar Pro with superior sound that captures every voice.
Ew.
And all I had to do now was a slime block jump. Let's go. All the days I was using my custom slime block jump to get to my bed were just practice for this moment. I jumped and I made it. Now I was standing on one of the final jumps of the course and I could see the doorway up ahead. And now were the 3-block vertical jumps, but I've been practicing for this moment. I used my momentum to do all 5 jumps in a row. In less than 10 jumps, I would be a parkour master. Now I was at a tricky part. I've never even seen chain jumps before, but compared to surviving a surprise attack and parkour battle, it was nothing to me anymore. I made the final chain jump and I was 1 jump away from—
Honestly, the chain jumps don't even look that bad. So all my parkour experts, right? Is the chain jump really like the awful, most horrifying level 1000 parkour? You know, it don't look that bad. Same with the ladder jumps. Honestly, the door jumps seem way harder than this.
Becoming a parkour master. This was it. This was what everything was leading up to. The old man that helped me, the parkour master that gave me the totem, they all wanted me to make it to this point, and I wasn't gonna let them down. I jumped and I made it. I did it. I actually did it. I turned around and looked at how high I was off the ground. I had beaten the course that no pro even attempts to do. And now I'm about to rank up. Once I step through these doors, I will no longer be a parkour pro. I will be a parkour master.
Whoa.
The door opened, revealing an entirely different room. All of the walls were made up of quartz. What was society even gonna look like up here? I couldn't describe it, but everything was so perfect compared to the layers down below. I looked over and I saw a lava parkour jump with dispensers in the middle.
Okay, I like this aesthetic way better already than the pro level.
Oh, I know what this is. This would hopefully be the last time I ever have to wear pro boots again. I took off my boots and threw them in the lava. And now I just gotta make sure I don't fail this jump. I jumped through the dispensers and I was equipped with golden boots. I was now officially a parkour master. The last time I ranked up to become a pro, there were people working in the parkour temple, but now I don't see anyone here. I realized how different society was between the noob and pro levels.
So is this the higher class or upper class?
How much different could this society be? Well, I guess there's only one way to find out. I walked up the stairs and I started to see the inside of the parkour temple. All right, I think I'm ready to see what society's like up here. I walked up the stairs into the parkour master society. Oh my
gosh.
Becoming a master of parkour civilization wasn't easy. I had to risk my life finding—
W recap, dude. Unfortunately, I have a brain.
Parkour pro to see what society is like up here. Oh my. This is—
Oh, that is pretty, dude. I like— are these like apartments or are these houses?
Parkour civilization looks like as a master. Up here, only the best of the best can survive all of the—
I really love these designs.
jumps.
Architects, get straight to it. Make them float and all.
Missed jump and I would rank down back to a parkour pro, and all of my work to get up here would have been for nothing. And now it looks like I'm gonna be fighting for my life every jump. As a parkour noob, I only had to do 1-block jumps. When I became a pro, those 1-block jumps turned into 2-block jumps. And now as a parkour master, everywhere I look is a 3-block jump. Except now up here, there are parkour highways. It seemed like taking the highway was a little easier since the glass jumps were about 2.5 blocks. I was expecting life to be different up here, but I did not think it would look like this. I mean, were these even houses? These were more like skyscrapers. Wait, could I actually buy a skyscraper as a master? I looked up and way up high, I saw a parkour master easily making the jumps. And just when I thought he was—
Oh, the water bucket. Is that the new big thing?
Gonna die from fall damage, he just caught himself with a water bucket and moved on. I've never heard of water bucket parkour being a thing, but that's when I remembered the parkour
fucking-
master
yeah.
that I battled came down the same way. So parkour masters can use water to never take fall damage? Alright, well it looks like I gotta go find myself a water bucket. I made my way over to what looked like to be some sort of parkour staircase, and this definitely didn't look like an easy staircase to climb.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Oh no, my first day as a parkour master and I'm already in trouble?
Holy aura, who is this?
Turned around but didn't see anybody until a parkour master dropped down out of nowhere.
Whoa!
It seems like you're new here.
Seems like you're new here.
Probably get off the staircase if you don't have your water bucket yet.
Okay, I'm not gonna fight back on this one.
Yeah.
Not trying to make enemies on my first day. The master explained that I shouldn't be going up high without a water bucket because one missed jump and I'll die from fall damage. And he said masters never die from fall damage. Okay, so how do I get a water bucket then?
Do you even have a house yet?
No. Oh?
Alright, buddy. You should probably get a house first. Like that one over there. You need something on the ground level. Something where you don't have to go up high for.
Are you serious? These are actually houses? Okay, so how do I get a house? The master showed me the building where I could buy my parkour skyscraper.
You're new here. I'll help you out a little bit. I'm kind of rich, so just take this and hopefully that will help you buy your first house.
I need this fucker dead. I'm kind of rich, so you smug prick.
You're rich? Wait, what does that mean?
Yeah, how do you get rich in like parkour civilization society? Y'all get paid the same amount. How do you get rich? Maybe it's different and this is like, I guess, hierarchy.
It was already clear that I knew nothing about what life was like up here. The parkour master dropped me 5 oak blocks. Why would he drop me these? Wait, how much is a skyscraper gonna cost? I made my way over to the shop where I was gonna buy my first house as a parkour master. I walked inside and the store looked nothing like all of the other shops I've bought houses from. Instead, there was just one giant hole in the middle. Okay, don't tell me I have to do this jump to buy a skyscraper. Is this even possible?
Okay, clearly you have no idea how this works. You have to build your jump, buddy.
Let's go. I could build my own jump to pay for my house.
But you ain't got no, barely got blocks though.
Now I understand why the parkour master gave me these blocks. All right, what am I gonna build? Wait, how do I even know this is gonna be enough to buy the house?
Yeah, wait, that is true. How? He could just lie.
Can't you just tell me how much the house costs?
No, that's your job.
Imagine, dickhead. Imagine if like this is like an actual thing, but for breakdancing. I really wonder how much like breakdancing. What would be what? I don't know. Maybe imagine this for dunking. What dunk you think will like let you buy a mansion? You know? Holy shit, Chris Paul is cooked, bruh.
Just warning you, if you don't pay enough, I'm not gonna sell you a house.
Okay, I have to guess the price. That's just great. Let's just hope this 3-block diagonal jump works. Nice. All right, did I get the house?
Bro, you're kidding, right? You're trying to buy a skyscraper. Why would you think that would work? If I had a dirt house to sell, I wouldn't even give it to you for that.
Okay.
Asshole.
Hey, that's not good. Now I just wasted 3 of the blocks I had. How am I possibly gonna make a jump hard enough to buy a skyscraper with 1 block? Okay, let's see. This is a 3-block jump and then into a 2-block jump. Oh god, I have an idea and I don't like it. But if I'm gonna buy a parkour skyscraper, I think this is my only choice. This is such a bad idea. Why am I doing this? Whatever.
I saw the jump cuts, man.
I'm just gonna go for it. 1, 2.
Oh, 2, 3. Okay, actually, I actually gotta get me off my seat. Okay, I gotta get me off my seat. Okay.
Oh, I cannot believe I just made that.
I've never even seen a 360, but you just paid me with 2 in a row. This is incredible. Let me show you to your parkour skyscraper.
If there's one thing I know about life in parkour civilization, it's that a 360 can solve everything.
All right, here's your new house.
I have to be the first person in history to have bought a house on the noob level, the pro level, and the master level. I cannot wait to check this out. Wait, how do I even get up here?
Oh, yeah, usually when people buy this house, they water bucket from all the way up there to get inside.
I have to jump from all the way up there just to get up 1 block?
Honestly, looks valid.
No, since you paid me a lot, I'll help you out.
Hey, there we go.
Told me I could use this block instead of water bucketing, but he said as a parkour master, if you're caught using this, everyone will make fun of you. That means I'm gonna have to get a water bucket before I become a social outcast up here. All right, time to check out the biggest house I've ever bought in parkour civilization.
Allergies?
Oh my god!
Get fast, powerful allergy relief plus no brain fog due to drowsiness.
Unironically, these things look like y'all. Hey, hoodie dude! Fan meet and greets!
Discover Allegra. It's a no-brainer.
Aliens.
Cool.
The downside about being a parkour...
It's always so funny when the screen goes black and I just see my fat fucking chud face. Like, dude, I'm over here chilling, like, getting in zoned in with the video, focusing on the video and the ads. The screen goes black. Oh, yeah, that's me, shirtless, nipples out in my car, reacting to a Minecraft video, looking like I have a double chin because I'm squatting down to hide people from looking at me. I love my life.
Is every jump in my life is now so much harder.
Golly, it looks nice, though. I like the aesthetic. I will say, the aesthetic in this looks kind of fire.
Houses up here had so many more spaces to fall through. I even had to jump if I wanted to go on the couch. But that's what it means to be a master in parkour civilization. Parkour masters are never supposed to fall, no matter how hard the jump is. So, I guess I have to do all these glass jumps every time I want to get to the top floor of my house. When I climbed up the ladder, I was in my very own garden. I didn't even know nature like this still existed in parkour civilization, but now I have it in my house. This entire level of civilization was still so crazy to me. I couldn't even believe half of the things I was seeing. Never in my life would I have thought I would have to swim up a waterfall to get to the top floor of my house. I was so amazed by everything around me that I didn't even pay attention to the fact that I was at 2 hearts. If I missed one of these jumps and
you're dead,
took fall damage, it might be the end of me. But I'm a master now, so I never miss jump. No! I missed one parkour jump and I took 1 heart of damage, leaving me with 1 heart left. I was so focused on buying a house that I didn't even realize I had no food or no regeneration. I was still suffering the consequences
for getting bombed, yeah,
from the ambush at the parkour temple. Now that I had time to process the situation, there was no way that person acted alone. Someone didn't want me to rank up, and whoever that is still out there.
I feel like it's the old man, but like it's not from a stance of him not wanting him to rank up, but like him testing him, making sure he's worthy of the crown of like the Pokemon parkour master or champion.
No, maybe it was another parkour master or
yeah.
Maybe it was someone else. All I knew is that I was gonna have to figure out something quick if I wanted to survive. If I missed one more jump,
I'm feeling a recap.
Entire journey would be for nothing. So if I was gonna have any chance at surviving, I was gonna need to find a place to get food. I went down the parkour highway.
Oh, no recap, nice.
Until I saw a massive building in the distance. I was just hoping that this was a place to get food because I had 4 hunger bars left and I don't even want to think about what might happen if I lose the ability to sprint. I walked into the building and so far I didn't see anything that resembled food. All I saw were dispensers and hoppers on the wall. All of the dispensers had different types of parkour items listed above them. Maybe this was a place I could go and get more blocks to build more jumps. Or maybe not. Why don't these machines even work? I'm not
So is this the currency now?
Getting anything.
Hey, buddy, you're not seriously trying to rob the parkour bank, are you?
The parkour bank? I already knew.
Okay, yeah, it is a bank.
Parkour was how people paid each other in parkour civilization.
Yeah, it makes sense though, because the fucking guys claimed he was rich, dropped some wood. Yeah, okay, I got you.
But this was different.
You pre-watch this. Shut up, dude.
Someone walked up with a piece of paper and put it into the dispenser. In exchange, they got wood blocks for it. I realized the paper the guy put into the dispenser was something I was already familiar with.
It fucking punching the clock.
Must have been a daily task paper, which means not even...
How long have I been in this car for? My ass is... It's almost been 2 hours. Dude, my ass is sweaty.
Being a parkour master can get me out of work. On the other side of the bank, I saw a staircase that was definitely too hard to do with 1 heart left.
Let me
hey
walk
man,
in.
I don't mean to assume anything, but
shut the fuck up, you slimy
the top floor
dickhead.
is for people with money. You can come back when you're rich, though.
Okay, this guy's pissing me off, dude. Like, the more I'm in this car, the less patience I have.
Every parkour master knows
fucking fine boom.
This is my first day here. All right, well, I found the bank.
I really wonder why.
That didn't help me at all. The situation was getting worse as I kept going on. I was now down to 3.5 hunger bars. If I didn't get food within a few minutes, I would lose my sprint, and every 3-block jump that I've been doing would be impossible. Okay, I really hope this place sells food.
Yeah, this is the place for food. You just gotta build your jump.
Oh, this is...
Oh my gosh.
It. I'm done for. I have no blocks left.
Yeah, wait.
No way of paying for anything in parkour civilization. I'm gonna be the first parkour master in history to starve. How...
The old man's about to show up and give him food. Asbo! It's me, the old man. I'm in hell. Here's a block.
Embarrassing is that? Wait a minute. Unless parkour can be used for anything, and that includes bribing parkour pros. Could I bribe a parkour master for food?
I guess you can, but like you have nothing though.
Would that work? I mean, maybe it could. What the?
Holy fucking plot armor! Wait, who was that?
Bribe a parkour master for food? Would that work? I mean, maybe it could. What the?
Who was that? Wait, was that? Did we see this character before? I think so. Wait, was that the... No, I thought it was the neighbor. No, it was not the neighbor.
Where did that person just come from?
Take the blocks, it's fine.
Oh my god, she probably fell from all the way up there. Well, oh well, free
Oh
blocks
well.
for me. Let's go, I'm saved. In my entire time in Parkour Civilization, I've never even seen ice jumps.
Spam the 360.
But now wasn't the time to be scared of jumps. I needed the food. All right, what does 2-3 block ice jumps get me?
Dude, you seriously paid that much?
Wait, really? That wasn't even that impressive. I thought I was going to spend a 360.
Wait, what do you mean paid that much? Did I pay a lot? Ice jumps were apparently worth a lot in Parkour Civilization because
A stack of golden carrot? Oh, that could have... I can make these jumps.
I got 64 golden carrots.
I ain't gonna lie. The fucking, like... What's the stakes? No, not stakes. The expectations of these guys are really ass.
Please come back, bro. Anytime.
Oh my gosh. Shut up. What's the next ad, dude? What's the next ad I'm finna get, bro? This shit finna make me... It's about to be an ad saying, hey, do you want to join ICE? Or some whack-ass shit, dog. Bro. Holy millennial. Top of the world, eh? Honestly, worse. Worse than what I imagined, dog. Ugh. Millennials.
Let's go. I'm not going to be the first parkour master in history to start.
Yeah, unless you fucking don't eat right. Eat the food!
Now I actually have
this is stressing me out, bro.
Chance to start living life as a parkour master. I don't even know what to do now. Do I go to work?
What do you do?
Or do I get a water bucket? Oh yeah, I'm definitely getting a water bucket. I took the parkour high...
Wait, so wait. So, the parkour pro, right? He didn't do his job as a parkour pro, and that in turn affected the parkour. I forgot the gold fuckers, right? The gold shoes, right? The booster golds, right? How and why did they care that the pros didn't do their jobs? Because I'm not seeing. Maybe they'll explain it later, or maybe they did explain it. I'm just a dumbass and I zoned out. But like, why did they care? Was he just a massive narc?
I wait until I found a different building. Hopefully, this would be the place where I could get a water bucket. Because it didn't really seem like
no,
I was
because he said it was sort of parkour course, right? But I'm not seeing anything.
Master until I got one. I walked into the building and I saw a giant glass staircase with a small platform on top. And on the floor, it looked like there was some sort of target.
You're here for a water bucket?
Oh, yeah. Is this the place I get one?
Why are you in a corner, dude? Why does every fucking Minecraft, parkour professional master, why do they always have this stupid fuck ass laugh?
You don't just get one, you pay for one with your life.
Cool.
Climb up to the top of the staircase and grab a water bucket. If you make it, you keep it.
Of course, I have to risk my life yet again. Getting a water bucket was the only thing different in Parkour Civilization. Usually, you pay for everything with parkour, but not this time. It didn't matter though. The fear of death never stopped me before.
Yes, sir. Somehow he ranked up. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Maybe he dies from the water bucket.
Can he just hear that? Wait. Ebo, don't tell me you don't hear this, bro.
But if he doesn't, we'll be there to stop him.
I guess. I mean, you could have just sniped him from right then and there. Like, kicked him in the fucking kneecaps, tears ACL out, give him a little Gordon Hayward treatment, you know?
Made it to the top of the glass staircase. I can confidently say that stairs are the worst thing about being a parkour master. But right now, stairs were the least of my worries. I opened the chest to see a bunch of water buckets. The only way I'm gonna be able to keep one of these is if I go for the water bucket jump and make it successfully. If I make it, I'll have the ability to unlock an entirely new level of parkour. And if I don't, well, my entire journey's been for nothing. But that's the way life is in Parkour Civilization. You jump to survive. And I happen to be pretty good at it. Why did I do this to myself?
Nice.
I should have never ranked up. Life as a parkour noob was so much easier. I gotta say, life as a parkour master is awesome. I mean, this is what it's like being at the top of Parkour Civilization.
This editing is so weird. Is he about to get bullied?
No way.
Ryu?
Did I seriously just catch another master doing a 1-block jump to get to his house?
No, I don't even know how this got here. Okay, now I have to start going to my house the real way, and that means taking a trip on the parkour staircase. Here in Parkour Civilization, masters should never be seen doing 1-block jumps. If you're caught, you will basically become a laughingstock in Parkour City.
Who cares?
Tried keeping the 1-block jump to my house for as long as possible because I was avoiding getting to my house the real way. And that's because the the real way to my house sucks. If I miss even one of these water bucket jumps, it would be
You'll
game
die.
over for me. But everyone up here knows that the best parkour masters never take fall damage, and I was gonna be one of the best. Please don't let me die.
You think a parkour master could have survived 9/11?
Oh, thank you. All that just to get to my house. But this is the price I paid to become a parkour master. I defied death too many times to count to rank up. And now, as a master in parkour civilization, the only way to
I think I'm editing that out.
survive is by doing the hardest possible jumps. These were jumps I could only dream of when I was a parkour noob. But now that I earned my water bucket, I have the ability to become the greatest master in parkour civilization. My first days on this level were confusing, but now I feel like I'm starting to get the hang of it. As a parkour pro, I was required to do a daily task every single day. But now as a master, I can choose to do a task whenever I want. Instead of being paid in practice time, the masters get paid with blocks. As a master, if you want to pay for things, you have to build your own jumps. That means the more blocks you have, the more powerful you are as a master. And right now, I can't make many parkour jumps, so that's why I gotta work. Parkour delivery here.
Come in.
All right, let's hope I can do this job well. Hey there, you wanted some parkour built, right?
Yeah, that's right. I ordered my new chain couch. You can put it right over there.
I can't say I've heard of a chain couch before, but I guess there's a first time for everything. All right, I think I built this right. Is this what you wanted?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, I gotta pee. 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 I am back. I kind of ran in. But dude, I was on as I was on a pisser, right? I was on reels, and there was like a little speed reel that popped up, and he was with like the K-pop people, the K-pop rapper. And she said the reason why she wanted to rap was because King Von came to her in a dream. Dude, what the fuck? Okay, buddy. The embers of King Von live on in that Korean pop star, bro. Lock in.
This is a real couch. Maybe if you're as rich as me one day, you can afford one of these.
Please fucking die, dude.
Sure. Well, I hope you enjoy your new— Oh, shoot! No! Bro! Oh, am I serious?
That's what I like to see, Cuddy.
Seriously not gonna get a tip? Dude!
Well, he's dead, so, you get the enjoyment of watching a dickhead client die.
That guy said he was rich, too. I could have gotten some ice blocks or something. The truth about being a parkour master is that people don't always get along. Not only do you have to survive every single jump, but you have to be ready to defend yourself with parkour.
Whoa, buddy. What do you think you're doing? Everyone knows I'm the guy who sells houses.
Jesus, blow out your nose, dude. Why are you green?
Go and take a different job.
Wait, what do you mean? My job today is to sell houses. You can't just skip one day? Come on, man. I need the money.
That's it. Parkour battle.
Shut the fuck. Why do you want to do a parkour battle? He was literally entrusted to doing his job, and you being a fucking talentless, one-trick fucking bitch. You can't give up one day? Are you serious, you green fuck? Jesus, dude, you're such an actual dweeb, bro.
Win me right now.
And you want to parkour? If you fucking lose this parkour battle, you green blob, I'm gonna laugh at you so hard. Grox! Wait, no. Epo, body this loser, gang.
By defend yourself, I mean being prepared for a random parkour battle at any point. For my first move, I attacked with a 3-block diagonal jump into a 3-block vertical diagonal jump.
He should have added a 360.
I thought it was a strong attack, but the parkour master clearly had no problem with it. Now it was his turn to attack, and I was in serious trouble.
What you got for us, Kitty? What you got for us?
The parkour master built a 3-block chain jump.
Let's see you try to defend against this attack.
Hey, let's see you blow out your nose, you fucking loser. Maybe that's why your wife left you.
Buddy.
Wait, I don't even have chains to build with. I can't do this jump.
Then you have officially lost the parkour battle.
What? How are you gonna make him lose because he's broke? Dude, I ain't gonna lie. F-Bo, I'll become your Ma, and you can become Maki, and you destroying this entire civilization, dog. Whatever.
And the selling house job is mine again.
And his voice is pissing me off even more.
And there it was. That was my first time losing a parkour battle.
You didn't even lose. You didn't even get a chance to do it. This guy's a fucking nerd.
But that's just a part of the learning process for being a parkour master.
I guess,
but even
dude, I guess.
Though I've learned so much, there's one thing that I've yet to figure out, and that's how to get to the top of the parkour temple. If I make it up there, I could potentially be the parkour champion, but I didn't see a way up. Back when I was a parkour pro, I could see—
What if you get the blocks, just build your way up? Can you do that, or is that like frowned upon? The coward's way out.
The path on
it's like a blue collar worker in an air conditioner. You pussy.
the side of the wall to rank up, but now there's nothing here.
That's because you can't see it.
Where the fuck do you come from? Do you not have a job? Do you not have a... Cuddy, this is KD, Cuddy. No family, no friends, no nada, Cuddy. Just straight parkour.
It's said that only the parkour champion knows the way up.
Standing behind
the avatar
me was the master that I beat in my first parkour battle. He was the one who gave me the
Totem of Undying, yes.
Totem of Undying, and helped me find the way past the impossible jump. Without his help, I would have never become a parkour master, and I wouldn't even be alive right now.
I knew giving you that Totem of Undying was a good choice.
Motherfucker, no, you got your ass beat and you needed a trade. Shut up. Hell nah. No, he trying to bail him out. I knew it was good giving you a good choice. Like, I knew you were a right choice. Like, he was like Green Lantern ring, Cuddy. Like, he was what's his name? Adam Cern, like Hal Jordan. Hell nah. You were beating your ass and you were like, I need to save my life. Here, Totem of Undying. Shut up, dog.
Now that you ranked up, you have the chance to save all of parkour civilization by becoming the champion.
Holy
Save
peak.
parkour civilization? Wait, what are you talking about? Why do I need to be the one to become the parkour champion?
You don't understand.
Honestly, wait, what were we supposed to say?
Are at war.
With who? Wait, there's a war? Okay.
We thought all hope was lost before you ranked up. You don't understand. People aren't supposed to rank up, but you did it anyways. You need to come with me now.
What is going on? There's a parkour war, and somehow I'm supposed to be the champion? Oh, what am I getting myself into? I should have never ranked up. I was happy in my mansion. The master brought me into the parkour temple, and I followed him until he showed me a secret room. When I walked inside, I saw a small-scale version of a map of the entire parkour civilization.
Wait, so you tell me no one thought to go behind a statue? Whatever. Whatever. There was a guy literally fighting because he wanted a fucking job. These guys aren't really high in the IQ level.
Master said he had a mission for me. He told me to travel as far north as I could and find the highest parkour highway there is. He told me there's a building there that's extremely difficult to get into, but if I could get into it, I could get the truth about parkour civilization. He told me to go at night, and if I succeed, I might be able to save everyone. It was time. I woke up in the middle of the night. This was a stealth mission. If everything went according to plan, I would get in and get out and no one would see me. And obviously, that's assuming the parkour master isn't leading me into a trap. But for whatever it's worth, I trust him. If he was trying to stop me from ranking up, he wouldn't have given me the Totem of Undying. That means I can only assume if he wanted me dead, I would have been dead already. But at this point, I wasn't doing it for the parkour master. I was doing it for me. If there was any chance I could figure out the truth about parkour civilization, I was gonna take it. All I know is someone tried to stop me from ranking up, and this place might give me answers. I traveled north like the master told me to, and all the way at the top, I saw the parkour highway I needed to get to. There was no turning back now. Going up this might be a one-way trip, but if what I was doing actually could save parkour civilization, then someone's gotta be the one to do it, so why not me? Now that I was at the top of the staircase, getting to the parkour highway was a different story. I didn't even know if this jump was possible. Oh, I'm gonna regret this. I backed up to get momentum, and I jumped. No! I thought it was too short, but I made it. Okay, that was way too close. That better be the last time I do something like that.
I felt it. My balls went up my stomach, dude. I was so scared.
Tough allergies and nasal congestion, ask for Allegra D. One pill works for 24 hours. Try Allegra D.
I never got the point of showing the same fucking ad like 3 times in a row.
The Diaper Bank of North Carolina
Diaper Bank. Cool. Oh, this is nice.
provides diapers, period products, adult incontinence supplies, and
See, now these ads are necessary. We support ads like this. Not a fucking AI slop ad. Hey, where's the AI? We incorporated AI to a fridge. You want that? You want that product? You want AI for DoorDash? You want AI? You want AI? We support these type of ads, Goody. Support these guys. Oh, Hoodie Dude, sponsor message. Watch that be like a big idea of an ad. This message was brought to you by Netanyahu, by Tel Aviv. Ah, fuck. There we go. There goes my career.
Given that
Do I have a career? I guess. I don't know.
this place I was trying to find wasn't supposed to be found, that probably wouldn't be the case. I kept going on the parkour highway until I saw a building. This one looked different than all of the other buildings in Parkour City. And
Not really.
I had a feeling that it wasn't going to be easy to get to. But that's why the master sent me, the guy who's never failed a jump before.
We get it. You failed that first jump, Goody. Keep it pushing.
Yeah, let's pretend that's true. The entrance to the building looked like it was guarded by a difficult parkour course. As long as there were no people around, I was just fine with doing parkour. But if people were to show up and challenge me to a parkour battle, well, it's been a good run. This next jump was a 4-block jump. I don't think I've ever done a 4-block jump straight up before.
Use the water bucket. You can use like the water bucket to like put it on the side and climb up. That's parkour.
But the master
I think.
said that this mission would be difficult, and if there's someone to do it, it was gonna be me. I got momentum, and I made the 4-block jump. Oh, 4-block jump down.
Hey.
And
yeah, fuck Alex.
Now, oh my god, what is this? I stood on a path of ice blocks, and at the end, there was a jump way too far to even comprehend.
Oh, shit.
This could have been a 6-block jump. I couldn't believe it. I tried looking around for barrier blocks. Maybe there was a secret path to this as well, but I found nothing. Somehow, I was gonna have to make this jump.
All right, Gunny.
And I think I had an idea of how I might be able to do it. Okay, well, I get one chance at this. Oh man, if only
Jesus, holy MCU dialogue, bro.
I was rich enough to buy ice blocks to practice.
Hey!
Oh, I do not want to do that again.
I do not want to do that again. Dude, I really wanted to say, he's right behind me, isn't he?
There must be a parkour god looking out for me. Okay.
God, I hate a lot of parents. Why are y'all's kids so stupid?
Back to the secret mission. Now, I was just hoping I didn't walk into an ambush. I walked inside and I saw a giant hole in the floor with some parkour jumps up top. I was thankful that I didn't see anyone.
How did I get +2?
I saw a giant hole in the
floor. I was sitting up.
With some parkour jumps up top. I was thankful that I didn't see anyone waiting for me.
How long has this video been? Are we gonna get 3-hour mark? Oh, hell no.
And what I wasn't thankful for was this glass pane staircase. Oh man, why do they have to make staircases so complicated in Parkour Civilization?
I mean, you just answer your own question. It's Parkour Civilization.
This was supposed to be a stealth mission, but the staircase is making it really hard for that to be possible. After too long, I made it up the staircase into the top floor. I looked around but didn't see anyone. All I saw was some weird pedestal in the middle and some giant screen. What
is this?
Is this thing?
Like a teleporter?
This looks so... What the... Look, I told you...
Wait, what?
It was possible.
No way.
No way.
Was actually incredible. All right, well, I got my money's worth.
Let's go. I got paid for...
Oh, dude, my legs are asleep. Oh, my legs are asleep. Oh, my legs. Oh, my legs are asleep. My legs are asleep. Oh, my legs are asleep. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Oh, shit. Hold on. Oh, wow. I'm good. I'm chilling, gang. I am chilling, buddy. I'm chilling. There's people walking by. I can't yell. Oh, we're good. We're good, buddy.
Parkour.
If you want, I can keep making more parkour for you to do, and I'll pay you for it.
Oh, we're good.
Whoa, what just happened? How did I see that vision?
What is that?
That's my memory.
Okay, I'm actually so lost.
Isn't it? That's Siwat. I've lived that before. What is going on? I walked over to the screen and opened the book.
History book?
On the desk. It said, enter user. Well, I was here for information, wasn't I? Might as well see what this does. I put my name into the book and put it back on the desk and text...
Noob! Imagine this is what happens to y'all to, like, I don't know. Imagine, like, this happens to, like, fucking NBA players. Like, who's a bust? Zachary Ricochet put in their fucking rank bust.
It appeared on the screen. Rank? Noob. Wait, how? I'm a master, though. But before I could think any further, someone appeared right behind me.
Itachi?
Before they saw me, I ran and hid behind the bush.
Bro, it's see-through.
Oh, no, this is not good. This is not good.
Oh, man. Going into work late today, I guess.
Who was that?
Early, maybe. I don't know.
So far, the person didn't see me, but that's when someone else came into the room. It was Siwat.
Oh, it is!
I know him, don't I? He's from my memory. I saw him walk up to the desk and start putting something in the book. And the player that was on the pedestal started moving. I watched as this player with no boots walked up to a parkour jump and failed the 1-block jump.
I don't think he failed. He looked like he deliberately jumped in there, dude.
And we got another noob. Good. We needed more of those.
Is this already spawn players? Holy shit. They don't fuck. They spawn in.
What is going on here?
You can come out from behind that bush, you know.
Oh, no, this is not good. Okay, time to improvise.
I mean, bro, the bush is see-through. You really thought that was gonna work?
That's what I said.
Okay, can you just tell me what's going on? Why did I see you when I stepped on that pedestal? We know each other. That's our memory.
Nope. That's just what every new person sees.
It's a fake memory?
A fake memory?
Oh, shit. Oh, that's such a good twist. I didn't expect that, actually.
To make you think that parkour is how you succeed in life. I mean, why else would people parkour if it wasn't for money or social status?
Ryan Higa. Well, I mean, technically, parkour is how you advance in life. You can bribe people with parkour. Wait, what? Technically, his philosophy's fucking wrong. Because technically, yeah, parkour is how you succeed in life. Because if everyone values parkour, except one guy, which is this guy, then yeah, technically, parkour would be the currency and what people value, because, you know, they kind of outweigh the opinions of this one schmuck. Like, you can, honestly, what's stopping this guy, like, I almost called him Grox. What's stopping him from, like, bribing his way to the top of parkour?
So, it was all just a lie? I don't get it. What is this for? These 3 jumps.
To test people, right?
New player just fell through on the first one. What happened to him? Siwa explained that these 3 jumps decide whether a new player becomes a noob, a pro, or a master. These 3 jumps right when you join Parkour Civilization decide your entire fate? How is that fair?
I mean, I think it is kind of fair, because if you fail this jump off rip, you're kind of fucking stupid. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I get the point. I get the commentary. I get it. But, look at this jump, bro. If you fail this jump, when you spawn in while sprinting, you can sprint? I kind of see Seawalt's point. Well, Hoodie Dude, you're upholding the system. Down with Hoodie Dude! Down with Hoodie Dude! Down with Hoodie Dude!
It's not about fair, it's about order.
Whoa. Some kid is finally learning about class consciousness.
If you can't parkour, you deserve to be at the bottom.
Yeah, fuck you, paraplegics.
This is so messed up. This is so messed up. How is this happening? I can't let this keep going on. I have to find a way to stop this. Okay.
Sock him.
Okay, if I can attack him with a parkour jump, he has no choice but to battle me. I have to do an attack that he'll never be able to do. It's time to go for the 720.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
I looked over and Siwa already had an attack built.
Oh shit, domain expansion.
It was with candles.
Yep, candle jump. One attack from this and it does 10 hearts, and that's good night for you.
I was finished. I couldn't attack. I couldn't do anything. I was defenseless. So what happens now?
Despite my best efforts to get rid of you, I couldn't do it, so someone else will.
Siwa placed down a parkour jump made out of brewing stands. I've never even heard of parkour with brewing stands before.
Interesting thing about brewing stand jumps, they aren't just difficult, but they can deal any potion effect you want.
This was it. I had no brewing stands to defend myself. I took the hit and slowly started fading away.
Have fun with the champion in the arena.
The champion? What the fuck?
These are impossible.
Someone's Labubu actually did this.
Lenovo Legion.
There are a lot of things you can't reverse. Gray hair used to be one of them. Now there's Just for Men Gray Reverse, a daily serum that tells your hair to start making color again.
I ain't gonna lie. For the people I talked to, they thought gray hair was sexy. Like, the amount of people I saw like falling over Mr. Fantastic was insane. And I'm talking about the first, like the Jessica Alba one.
Arena.
No pressure at all, just 1 minute before I fight the parkour champion. Alright, I'm gonna take 32 blocks. I really just hope there's a chance that the greatest player in Parkour Civilization doesn't know how to do a 360. I was now getting ready to fight the parkour champion in the arena. The worst part is that I was only allowed to bring in 64 blocks to fight with. I had no clue what the parkour champion was gonna attack me with, so I decided to take some of every block. This was life or death. If by some miracle I could defend the parkour champion's attacks, I would have to use these blocks to build the hardest parkour jumps I've ever done. I wanted to believe that I could win, but deep down I knew that this could very well be the end of my journey.
Before you step into the arena, drop all of your blocks. I need to count if you're bringing 64.
These are the blocks I'm bringing. It should add up to 64.
You're good.
You didn't even count, whatever.
You may now fight the parkour champion.
That man was lazy, Cuddy.
This was it. One way or another, this would be my final battle in Parkour Civilization. The door opened and I stepped into the parkour arena. It was time to fight. If I somehow beat the parkour champion, maybe I have a way to save everyone in Parkour Civilization. But if I lose, which let's be honest here, is very much possible, well, let's just say I should have died a long time ago. I thought the Parkour Civilization I was living in was fair and a place where everyone could parkour to rank up in society. But I was wrong. I discovered the truth, that your entire fate is decided by 3 jumps. And there are people at the top of Parkour Civilization that will stop at nothing to keep this order. Unfortunately, I couldn't discover the truth without paying the price. And now there's nothing I can do.
Have fun with the champion in the arena.
And now it's time to fight the champion. Wait,
who is this?
What?
I was kind of anticipating an old guy to show up to like prove my theory right.
You're not the champion. Who are you? You're a pro. What are you doing here? I thought I was fighting the champion.
Oh, yeah, you have to fight me first. Please just go easy on me, though. It's my first time here.
Body his ass.
Okay, I guess I'm not fighting the champion first. I have to fight a parkour pro? This is really weird. I've never even fought a pro. What jumps can they even do? I forgot. For my first attack, I attacked with a 3-block vertical jump. I didn't want to do anything too crazy on my first attack because if I missed and let him get the chance to attack, I run the risk of taking damage.
I'm not gonna lie though, bro. If you lose to this, I feel like you kind of deserve it, bro.
Unfortunately,
I'm not gonna lie. Like, the skill gap should be way harder. I've seen you do a bunch of 360s and run circles over literal gold boots, Cuddy.
Seemed like this.
The Hoodie Dude, what are they called?
Shut up.
fight was gonna be easier than I thought, until something happened. The blocks that I used for my attack all disappeared. In the parkour arena, if you place blocks, you will never get them back.
Oh, damn, you're weighing them down.
And now I realized why I was fighting a parkour pro. It was genius, actually. If I wasted all of my blocks before
you'll lose.
Before getting to the champion, I would have no fighting chance. Hey, quick question. The people who put you here, what did they say you were here for?
Oh, yeah, they said I would be warming up the crowd, you know, for like...
There's no one there, Cuddy. It's like a fucking Raw Wave concert, bruh. That's false, Cuddy. I'm at Raw Wave concerts. And this is why you're lonely, horny, and fat.
The fight.
Warming up the crowd. You know there's literally no one watching, right?
Yeah, I know. Please just get this over with.
Oh god, I'm a terrible person. Man, this is the weirdest parkour battle ever. For my second attack, I built a 4-block jump. And of course, it was successful once again. But
dumbass.
At this point, I wasn't worried about winning. I was worried about the blocks I was losing for every attack. There was no way I could afford to use more than 2 blocks for an attack. At least not in this fight. For the final attack, I did a backwards jump.
Did you just go backwards?
He did.
This is not gonna be pretty. Oh!
Okay.
Oh, shoot! Oh, that was not how I thought it was gonna turn out. It was a little unfortunate that I essentially wasted 2 blocks on that jump since he didn't even try it, but at least I survived the first parkour battle without taking any damage. So now what happens? Do I fight the champion? I stood there on the platform not knowing what to do.
A gold boot?
Till I saw someone jumping towards me. Alright, this is it. This is the battle for life or death. Let's get this over with. So, you must be the champion, right?
Me? The champion? You're...
I mean, look at the boots, dumbass.
Joking, right? Look at my boots. I'm a master. Do these look diamond to you?
Okay, well, I don't know. I thought I was fighting the champion, so when does that happen?
You still have 2 more people to go through if you want to see the champion. But
2 more?
You're not making it past me. Let's go. Start the battle.
Okay,
this
hold
is
on.
not good. I have to win 2 more parkour battles if I want to even see the champion? It was clear that the odds were stacked against me, but that wasn't going to stop me from trying. Now, I was fighting against a master. This means I couldn't hold back with my attacks. I was going to have to attack with harder jumps.
Just spam 360s, bro. Just spam the 360s, Cuddy. Apparently, so far, the 360 has quite literally diffed every single body.
I decided this was a good time to use one of my stairs. For my first attack, I did a 4-block diagonal stair jump.
Bro, that shit is so light. Do a 360.
But I was in trouble.
Fucking idiot.
For myself, I knew the attack was too easy.
Fucking idiot.
That's what you're attacking me with?
I was getting ready for the master to easily defend my attack, but...
Bro, I knew. Good IQ, dog. You're such a genius, Big Bo. I never doubted you, bro.
By some miracle, he failed it.
What?
The master
did. He looking at me like he fucking... He looking at us like we fucking made him mess up.
Didn't know, but I realized he built the jump wrong. He tried doing a harder jump than my attack. I got lucky with that first attack, but that wasn't gonna happen again. I needed to do harder jumps. I used 2 more of my stairs to build another 4-block diagonal jump. If I make this, I would only need 1 more attack to win the battle, but I missed.
Dumbass.
I came so close, but I didn't land on the stair.
Wait,
stop the fucking laugh.
Another 2 stairs, I see. Even if you do beat me, you'll have no blocks to fight the champion.
My ass has officially melted.
With.
The master was right. I was running out of blocks quickly. I only had 1 stair left, and I wasn't even done with my second battle. I watched as the master built his first attack. I was gonna have to defend myself against a 4-block ice jump.
Go on, use some of your ice blocks.
11% charge soon? Fuck off, buddy.
I'm sure you don't have that many of them.
He was right. I only had 4 ice blocks with me. Even the best case scenario where I defend this attack, I'll only have 2 ice blocks left. I went for the jump, and I almost slid off, but I stayed on. That was too close. Okay, it was now my turn to attack, but this battle was taking too long. I knew what the master was doing. He was trying to make me waste all of my blocks, but there was no way I could let that happen, which means I could only do one thing. I needed to build an attack that would end this battle right now.
Oh my gosh. A peaks actually does sound really good though. I'm getting peaks up.
Machine learning is advancing.
No, I will not accept AIs and machines in my fucking work environment. Fuck off!
Businesses wonder if some machines can keep up.
Let's move.
And I knew just the way to do it. In a parkour battle, the harder the attack is, the more damage it does.
I would assume so, yeah.
And I was about to attack with one of the hardest parkour combos I've ever done. All right,
what you want to do?
4-block jump into a 2-block. Let's do this. I attacked with a 4-block jump into...
Oh! Bitch!
with 360.
Yeah,
and I
Cuddy!
made it. Oh, let's go. I actually made it. That was the craziest parkour combo I've ever done.
He kills himself in depression.
All right, buddy. Your turn. 4-block jump into a 2-block 360.
Unironically, I really like this battle system. It's very cool. I really like this battle system, bro.
This is impossible.
I watched as the parkour master attempted the
Okay, he didn't even try the 360, Cuddy. Just jump off, Cuddy. Turn in your boots.
combo and failed. And the
Miserably.
damage was enough to win the parkour battle.
He just stared at us, dude.
It worked.
It
That
did.
parkour combo that I did may have just saved my life, at least for now. If that master was telling the truth, I still have to win one more battle if I want to fight the champion. There was nothing else I could do. I tried looking around for a way to escape, but there was nowhere I could go. The only way out of this arena is to continue fighting.
To fight! Oh, yeah.
From across the arena, the path opened up,
Oh
and
my
my
God,
third
bro. They
opponent
stay
jumped
cheesing
towards me.
F-Bo, you've come so far, but this is as far as you go.
Shut the fuck up. This bottle.
I'm
Bottle
afraid
battle.
you won't make it past me to fight the champion. Let's begin.
Okay,
Jesus
let's
Christ. I'm paying attention, dog. You don't need a constant sound effects. You don't need them. I'm not a stupid child. I can pay attention, dog. I don't need the constant. Oh my gosh, dude. It's really not that deep, but at the same time, why do y'all guys have to have a sort of attention span? Now this is the result, dog. I fucking hate New Age YouTube sometimes. The video's really fire though. I love the concept. I love the video.
do this. It's just another master. I just beat one before, and I can do it again.
Hey guys, you paid attention. Guys, you paid attention. Alright, making sure you paid attention, guys. Okay, we're paying attention. Okay, we're paying attention.
If I could finish this battle with a couple parkour combos, I might have enough blocks to fight the champion. For my first attack, I decided to build 2 4-block jumps. I thought this combo would be hard.
Motherfucker! Bro, you just saw, right, that the last guy, he was good. He needed to do 360s. Why are you not doing 360s now? You know that one story that Shaquille O'Neal said about how, like, his dad slapped the shit out of him because he wanted to do his Magic Johnson? You wanted to do some Magic Johnson pretty shit. No, do your bread and butter. You do not have time to waste with these fuck-ass nerds, bro. You need to beat the champion. Why? I don't even know. You gotta be. I'm assuming it's the old guy. That's my theory, because it's the old guy. He's doing it because he's bored. He's about to die. He probably has, like, fucking leukemia or something. He has cancer or something. I don't know. But, you know, you gotta beat his ass. You're wasting blood. Can you keep playing with your food? He better do this right now. I'm calling it, bro.
But I had no clue who I was facing. The master
fucking idiot. What did I say?
Made the jumps easily, and my attack was unsuccessful.
No duh.
Now I was in huge trouble. Unlike all the other people I faced in parkour battles, this master was not afraid to attack with his own parkour combos. And unfortunately for me, his was much harder than mine.
Yeah, because you gave him the opportunity, idiot.
The second jump in the combo was a jump that I didn't think would be possible. It was too far, but I had to try. My life depended on this.
It really did.
I went to defend the attack, but I overjumped it.
Idiots.
The attack dealt 5 hearts of damage.
See what happens when you play with your food, bro?
Oh, this is not good. This is really not good. I managed
don't moan in my ear, bro.
to gain back 2 hearts, but my hunger was
About to turn me on. Huh?
lost. This was it. No more second chances. No more regenerating health. I had to make these jumps. The parkour master attacked with an even harder combo, this time using 2 chains and an ice block. But by some miracle, I made it. Oh man, how did I just do that? This master was too good. No matter what jump I thought of, I knew he could make it. That's why I was gonna have to do something that's never been done in the history of parkour battles.
What you about to do?
And I was gonna have to do this first try.
Okay.
Finish it off with the 3-block candle jump, and we are done.
What did he make, bro? Hold on.
Let's go. I'm probably gonna die. Let's do this. Flower pot jump to chain, chain to backwards jump to 360 fence jump, diagonal chain jump to the candle. I did it.
Oh, he did do it. I thought he overstepped it. Good
I just
move.
made the hardest parkour combo in the world.
I have an erection.
F-Bo, the champion tasked me with making sure you don't rank up, but I now realize that's not possible.
Fucking didn't even fucking try.
Your parkour is beyond me. You have my respects. Good luck against the champion.
Before I could say anything, the master gave up and just jumped off. I won the 3rd battle, which means now I only have to battle the champion.
All right,
and the
finally!
champion is the one that
Is it
tried
the old
to stop
man?
me
It's
from
the old man. It's the old man. Calling it, it's the old man.
ranking up this entire time?
What the fuck is this? Okay, it still could be the old man.
All of this parkour just to die by the champion.
That was ass good. That was burger goody. That was boof. Just to die by the champion. Hey, that mic did not do him any justice because that echo in his room fucked up his whole delivery, bro.
This was it. Standing in front of me was the champion.
You can take him. You don't learn that stuff.
Of parkour civilization.
You put up a good fight, I'll give you that. But this ends here.
I watched as the parkour champion built his first attack, and it was a 5-block jump.
5?
You beat me in this battle, you become the parkour champion. And you could be the one that makes the rules. But this is my parkour civilization, and I...
Wait, what the fuck? Yo, see that shit? He did not land that, Goody. Wait.
Makes the rules. But this is my parkour civilization, and...
Wait, is he the fucking... What was the invisible block again? The bear... That motherfucker using a barrier block! Oh. That's a barrier block!
I never lose.
Holy aura.
The parkour champion made...
That's a barrier block! Nah, I cannot!
The 5-block jump. It's not...
I'm calling, honey. If it's a barrier block, then all of y'all owe me 5 bands!
Possible. It's just not. I can't do it. This was it. This was the end. There was no second chance, no backup I could call for, nothing to get me out of this. I lost, and I won't be the one to save parkour civilization.
Beat his ass! Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Evo better than me, cause if I'm produced with this, like, shit, and I have nothing else, I'm beating him. I'm beating his ass. I'm just jumping over that thing. just rocking him, dude. Oh.
Don't just...
Oh, no.
Take classes. Take charge.
Don't just take classes. Take charge. Thanks, man. I'm really motivated, bro.
Start your comeback today at Purdue Global.
I thought he said femback.
EDU.
Be a bottom today.
Changing how you shop can feel like a lot.
You okay?
Don't juke the fuck out of that door.
I opened my eyes, and I was in a place that
He's back to level 1?
I knew all too well. I was down at the bottom. I was in the parkour temple at the noob level of parkour civilization. I opened my inventory, and I had leather boots on. After the battle with the champion, I am now a noob again. I let everyone down. I was supposed to be the one to save parkour civilization, and I couldn't do it. And now the champion gets what he wants. No one can ever rank up ever again. No one's free. People risked their lives because they trusted me to help them, and I failed. And it was all for nothing. Now I'm just at the bottom again. I don't even have sprint. I can't even do more than a 2-block jump. It's over, right? The old man gave me the last ticket to rank up. And even if I did, what's the point? The only way I could save people is by becoming the champion. And he's impossible to beat. Well, it's out of my hands now. There's nothing to do. I mean, maybe I just go back to parkour prison. At least there I could get fed some better food. Rather have fish than raw chicken.
What, does the old man show up in a dream?
Down at the bottom again, are we?
Who the fuck is this guy?
What?
Maybe I was wrong about you.
You were wrong about me? Wait, who are you?
Something tells me you already know the answer.
The strange man turned around and he was wearing netherite boots?
Also, he has herpes, I think. Dude, I think he has like chicken pox. Get away from his ass, dude.
Oh, I do not want to do that again. There must be a parkour god looking out for me. You're the parkour god? But you were just
the parkour god.
Is this all of your doing?
The parkour civilization I created was never intended to divide people, but the new champion had different plans.
Wait, but like you're the... Why don't you do nothing, though? Wait, what? Wait, why don't you do nothing? You're literally the parkour god. Your authority is quite literally the authority. What? Wait, hold on.
And you wanted me to stop the champion, and I couldn't. I'm sorry you put your trust in me. I thought I was good enough. I thought I could do it.
You seem like all hope is lost.
I mean, I can't do anything. I'm back at the noob level. I can't get a ticket anymore. I can't even sprint. What good is a 1-block jump gonna do against the parkour champion?
As long as you can parkour, there is always a way.
Holy... Oh!
The parkour god dropped a pair of boots on the ground and jumped...
Walk off like a G.
...away. What is going on? I jumped over and grabbed the boots that the parkour god left. These were no ordinary boots. These were diamond. Only the parkour champion wears these. And now I have them. I threw away my leather boots and I put on the champion boots. Immediately, my hunger bar returned to full and I could see above into the upper layers. Oh my god, this is crazy. What is going on? What is going on? I don't know where the parkour god got these boots from or why he would trust me with them, but it didn't matter. This was my second chance. I don't know how I'm gonna get back up to the top, but I'm gonna find a way. Everyone's life depends on this, and that's why I'm gonna be the one to save parkour civilization. Parkour civilization was in danger. I thought people could parkour their way up to a better life, but I realized it was all just a lie. The truth is that the parkour champion controls everyone and everything. I thought I could be the one to put an end to it and save everyone, but I failed. Luckily for me, second chances come around quite often, and I still have one more shot at saving parkour civilization. The only way I can put an end to all this is if I beat the parkour champion, and that means I have to get back up to the arena somehow. And that was gonna be harder than I thought. I had diamond boots on, meaning the barriers to the parkour temple shouldn't be here, but they were.
Huh.
And I had no way up.
I mean, you have authority though, right? Since you're technically a parkour champion, right? Can't you just ask someone to take it down?
I mean, somehow.
Wait, what? I'm so confused. So the parkour guy, what does he do all day? Like, you literally let your civilization burn asunder, right? And instead of doing anything, you give it to some poor bloke. Like, I get it. I get the whole concept, because maybe the whole the system wouldn't change if he does it himself. He needs someone new to take the stand. You know, I get it. But at the same time, you couldn't have helped him out a bit. You couldn't have taken a barrier?
I was gonna have to get a ticket. Oh, this is not good. I can't even earn a ticket myself, meaning the only way I'm gonna get one is if some other noob has one.
That's why he just died.
Even if I got lucky and a noob hasn't used their ticket already, I couldn't find anyone. I was beginning to think that there were no noobs left and they were all in prison until I finally found one still standing. I asked the noob if there was any chance he had a ticket or even knew someone with a ticket so I could get into the temple. But he said that pros don't come down here anymore and do ticket challenges.
Wait, what?
It's now impossible for parkour noobs to rank up at all.
The social mobility is no more.
This has to be the champion's doing. If pros don't come down here at all, the noobs have no way of getting food. That means if I don't get up in time and beat the champion, everyone down here will die. There has to be a way I can get past these barriers. I mean, the parkour god wouldn't have given me champion boots for nothing, right? And that's when I remembered I had champion boots on now. These boots were meant for the person that rules parkour civilization. And that's when I thought back to what the champion said.
If you beat me in this battle, you become the parkour champion. And you could be the one that makes the rules.
Oh, can he break the barrier?
If the parkour champion makes the rules, they had to be the one to place the barriers, right? Which means if someone placed them, someone can get rid of them. It was a shot in the dark, but I thought I'd at least try. Oh, this is pointless. This is not gonna work. Wait, what? It broke. I couldn't believe it, but there it was. I was staring at a hole in the barriers. This is insane. I can break barriers now?
Huh. You can break barriers, just like MLK. Now, we gotta have a serious discussion about, this hierarchy, dog. Who has done more for society? MLK or Evbo? One guy broke racial tensions and racial barriers and was a key factor to, that step towards equality, right? For the most part. And the other guy broke down barriers for the parkour noobs and the parkour pros. Honestly, I say it's equal.
Ah, thank you, parkour god. Let's go. I got rid of more of the barriers until there was a space big enough to jump through. All right, let me make sure I'm not hitting my head on any of these. And now it's time to go save everyone. I did it. I was now inside the parkour temple and I was one step closer to getting back up to the top. Now that I was in the temple, it was time to start actually coming up with a plan. I was gonna have to find a way to somehow get back into the arena and fight the champion. And even if I do manage to do that, I still have to worry about beating him, which is a whole nother story. My rough draft of a plan involved grabbing blocks, and I thought I could get some here, but
damn,
the
they got rid of
empty.
everything.
Those chests were usually filled with blocks for the pros.
Why don't you go to the wood area and just break down the houses? I mean, now the noobs are using them. There's like one guy there
to do their daily tasks, but someone got rid of all of them. My idea of getting blocks was already off to a bad start, but I had a backup plan for where I could go to get more. I made it back up to the second layer of parkour civilization, but now was no time to celebrate. I still had such a long way to go to get up to the third layer, and time was running out. I I made my way over to the place where I could get all the blocks I needed. The parkour training grounds should have thousands of blocks I could use. The last time I was in here, I was training to rank up to become a master, but something was off. The course I built to practice to rank up was still here. This doesn't make sense. Have all of the pros just been practicing this course I built? But that's when my situation just got a whole lot worse.
That'd be really cool if they did, though.
No, come on, they can't be empty. Why are they empty?
Break the wood. Break this fucking wood.
All of these chests should have been filled with blocks to build parkour jumps, but they were all empty.
Break the wood. Whatever. You know what? Whatever. I don't care.
Okay, this is not good. This is really not good. Something strange was going on, and I needed to find some answers.
You don't say, buddy.
I took a trip back to where I used to live when I was a parkour pro.
What's
if there was anyone I could trust to talk to, it would be my neighbor. And that was assuming.
What's the neighbor's name? Is he just called neighbor? He looks like a Steve.
He was still alive. I found the house where my neighbor used to live, and thankfully, Parkour Civilization hadn't claimed him just.
No, he doesn't look like a Steve. He looks like a Carl.
Yeah.
Edbo, you're alive.
Yes,
You're
Carl.
the parkour champion?
Yes.
Well, I'm not really the champion. I mean, I guess technically I am. I don't know. It's a long story. I asked my neighbor what was going on, and he said everything has changed. He said that parkour pros aren't allowed to go down to the noob level anymore, and some masters came down and took every block, and they can't even practice anymore. This was it. This was truly the end of Parkour Civilization. First, it was the noobs in danger. Now the pros are, and soon it might even be the masters. One by one, the parkour
I was gonna fuck up the masters.
is taking away the free will of everyone. And if I don't end this now, there will be no one left to oppose him. Alright, no pressure. The fate of the world is in my hands, and now I have to speedrun one of the hardest parkour courses there is. Unlike getting up to the pro level, there was no easy way up to the master level. If you wanted to get back, you had to do the course. Even though I've made this course before, this was different. Time was running out, meaning I couldn't waste any taking this parkour course slow. And I can't afford to miss a single jump, because if I do, well, then I guess the parkour god trusted the wrong person. Luckily, I made the course, and I was now at the master level. And now I was at one part of my master plan, which, well, has not been going to plan at all. If I don't get these gold boots, okay, thank you. Finally, something goes according to my plan.
Okay, what did the gold boots do?
I didn't know if I would still get master boots if I had champion boots on, but luckily I got an extra pair. Now that I was on the master level, I had to blend in. Any one of these masters could be working for the champion, and if they saw me with champion boots on, well, that's attention that I definitely do not want right now. At least with the gold boots on, the people working for the champion might not recognize me. Now was the next part of my plan. If I have any shot at all of getting back into the arena, I was gonna need the parkour master that saved my life. But when I went into the secret room in the parkour temple, he was nowhere to be found. Of course, I knew it was too good to be true to have.
Also, yeah, why would he even be there though? No, for real, why would he stay there? He has a house, dude.
Have two things in my plan go smoothly. Now I gotta improvise. Now I had to figure out where the parkour master lived, and I had no way of knowing which house he had. The only thing I could do is sit and wait for him to show up, but if I stayed down here, I run the risk of the masters on the champion's side finding me. I needed somewhere that would at least buy me a little more time, and the only place I thought of was to wait at the very top of the parkour staircase.
Nobody likes to be told what to do, except when someone says, "Hey, Peter!"
I feel like I'm feeling dominoes after this, dog.
Safe Place for Youth's mission is to prevent and end youth homelessness through supportive services.
Shush. Oh wait, no, that was actually pretty good. That was a good ad. I was not paid. I was zoned out, Cuddy. My fault.
At least here, I won't be seen that easily, but if I had to get down fast, I had no water bucket to save me. I realized I was standing so close to the barrier between the master and the champion levels, and now I have champion boots, meaning if I put these on, will I be able to see what life is like at the champion level? But before I could put them on, I saw the parkour master I was looking for. Now this is the part I was not looking forward to. The only way I can follow the parkour master is by taking fall damage, and I'm just hoping that the drop to his house isn't too far, and of course it's a 50 block drop. I'm never surviving that.
No, keep going.
Oh man, I have an idea and I don't like it. Yep, this is officially the worst idea I've ever had. Okay, no more thinking, let's just do this. I got momentum.
Oh, dude, no, I thought he fucked up there.
This is officially the worst idea I've ever had. Okay, no more thinking, let's just do this. I got momentum.
I thought he fucked up there. Oh my
and I jumped. I thought it was too short, but I made it.
Okay,
that was so
okay.
crazy. I know the parkour god does not like me for that one. Even though I barely survived, I found the parkour master without being caught. And now it was time to carry out my plan to save parkour civilization.
Wait, what is
I
the
told
plan?
the master everything that happened, and I showed him that I had champion boots. I told him that if I was gonna beat the champion, I would need his help.
I can't believe you survived and you met the parkour god. We can actually save everyone. Just tell me what I need to do and I'll do it.
So wait, what even is the... So, they never really explained the war. I mean, I guess the war is like Sentinel Prime type of time where that guy's like a poser being a bitch and, you know, no more social class. You know, I guess. But still, when you say war, I thought it was going to be like parkour civilization versus manhunt civilization. PvP civilization, you know, something like that.
I had the master give me some blocks, and I told him to wait here for the next part of my plan. If everything goes right, I should have everything I need to get back into the arena and defeat the parkour champion. But that's assuming everything goes right, and so far, it hasn't worked out that way. I jumped over to the parkour bank. To get back into the arena, I was gonna need more difficult blocks to build parkour with, and I think I know how to get some.
Hey man, I don't mean to assume anything, but the top floor is for people with money. You can come back when you're rich though.
Upstairs must be the place where the bank keeps their harder blocks.
Sir, you're not allowed to go up there.
Shut the fuck up!
Sorry, man. Got a bank to Okay, never mind. I was expecting to see places where I could buy flower pots and candles, but instead, there was just a massive box with a door.
Sir,
what is his skin? Is that a green capybara?
This is a private vault for one of our most valuable customers. You have to leave immediately.
A private vault? I guess that might work.
You're not getting into this vault. No amount of money could make me open this door.
No amount of money? Man, this guy clearly has never heard of one of my bribes before.
Just stop. It's not even worth it. What?
What do you say you open the door now? I take it you don't see a backwards 360 too often.
I'm convinced.
Okay, well, I have to let you in now.
Let's go. I still got it.
Please just don't take anything.
Yeah, I'm definitely not listening to that. I started looking around the vault for anything I could use, but most of the chests were empty until I finally stumbled upon a water bucket. Okay, I need blocks, but I guess I'll take this. I don't get it. Whoever owns this vault is supposedly rich, and the only thing I found is a water bucket. And 16 blocks, never mind. I thought this vault was a dead end until it wasn't. In the last barrel, I found 16 brewing stands. Now, my plan could actually work. It was time to go defeat the parkour
Okay, how much better my fucking laptop got? 2%? Are we dead ass?
Champion.
Sir, I just wanted to let you know someone got into your vault.
You're the only one who has access to it, so explain to me how that happened.
I mean, I'm sorry, sir, but he bribed me with a backwards 360. I had to.
A backwards 360? There's no one that can do a... No. How is this...
Hold on, I gotta go back inside to charge my laptop. Hold on, hoodie pause session. Oh my lord, it's almost been 3 hours, dude. Watch this video flop. No, my bad, I forgot how to charge it on my car. We're back. We're back we're still in the car. Lock in.
It's possible.
You know, someone told me something interesting about brewing stand jumps. They're not just difficult, but they can deal any
Why is it lagging? Why am I lagging? Why is it lagging? I gotta refresh. Hold on. No, we gotta wait for it to load. Why parkour civilization is a video. Oh, there is a PvP civilization. Huh. That might be next. Lock in. 3 times. Bruh. No flipping way. Do I gotta unplug it?
motion effect you want. That's why I wish you the best of luck.
Why is it choppy? Bro, we literally have 4 minutes.
New Pepsi
Oh my
Prebiotic
gosh.
Cola with no artificial sweeteners. Try it now.
You're unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I'm a baseball dad. Just because I didn't go pro doesn't mean my kid won't. Hey, buddy, you gotta swivel those hips, right?
Move. Come on. Load. We only got like 2% left, dog. Hurry it up.
Hey, this is all unprofessional.
What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do, man? Jay, what do you want me to do, buddy? What?
Oh, I pulled out a 180 vertical flower pot jump into a backwards.
Oh, let me go back a bit.
I knew I had to risk it all. I pulled out a 180 vertical flower pot jump into a backwards 360 candle jump. and I made it. The parkour champion's attack was erased, and he had no choice but to either try my attack or build a harder one. But the parkour champion wasn't phased, and he countered my attack with the hardest known jumps in parkour civilization.
What the
These
fuck?
were Neo jumps, and he did
Neo
2
jumps?
in a row. Jumps where you have to jump around a block in midair. I knew
That's what it's called?
I couldn't do these jumps, and this was not the time to try them. But the parkour champion set the bar high, meaning if my next attack isn't harder than his, I lose everything. But if I don't make this jump I'm about to build, my entire journey is
Just do the fucking jump. God damn, dude.
But that means the same goes for the parkour champion. Any one of these attacks will do more than 10 hearts. That means I have to make this. The parkour god trusted me with these boots to save everyone. And for the first time in my life,
I don't know if he landed that shit, but whatever, dude.
I actually felt like I was worthy of them. That I was worthy of being the parkour champion.
What? This shouldn't be happening.
I thought I had bested the parkour champion, but I was wrong.
This ends now.
The parkour champion built an attack that was directly over the void.
Either
what?
You go down, or we both go down.
This was the end. The parkour champion knew he lost the battle, so he built a jump that would take us both down. And there's nothing I can do to defend myself. I knew deep down that this was most likely my last jump in parkour civilization. But this time, I wasn't gonna give up. Parkour god, if you're watching me, please just give me the strength for one last jump.
Lags out.
I didn't expect my feet to hit the ground again, but they did.
They make it?
And when I turned around, the parkour champion had fallen. I won. I actually won.
1%
It's over.
W charged.
Right? I'm the new parkour champion. I'm supposed to be the one who can make the rules and save everyone. So how do I do that? But as I was
Can't just make laws.
standing there, something started to happen. My items in my inventory were gone, and I got teleported to the parkour temple. When I walked outside, I looked around.
Oh my gosh, bruh.
And I realized there was nothing above me. And that's when I remember something the parkour master said to me. He told me that the champion is the only one who knows the way up. I turned around and looked at the parkour.
Oh, I remember that one video. Is it some ordinary gamer? I don't know. Somebody made a video of these things fucking a sheep. I don't know why that came to my mind, but it did.
Parkour temple, and where there was nothing before, there was now.
Okay, no, I guess I gotta wait a bit. Gotta wait. Be patient, Alex. All right, we're trying this again. Come on, lock in.
Now a way up to get to the top of parkour civilization. That means my journey wasn't done yet. I still had to make it to the top. Luckily, I'm now considered the best in parkour civilization. So if there's anyone who can make the jumps, it was
be
me.
you. If he fails, that'd be so funny, dude. Well, actually, what would happen if he died? What would the hierarchy of power be? Would they be like, how? Would it be just the first person to find the boots?
One more
sounds like an awesome plot.
set of jumps stood between me and the top. I had always dreamed
Whatever.
of this day, when I'd look up and I'd see nothing above me. But I never would have imagined what I'd have to go through to get.
Oh my fucking. Ah! Alright, I'm back. It's charged up. Let's finish this video.
Here. Every jump I made and every jump I failed all led me to this point, to make it to the top of parkour civilization.
There's nothing.
And now I was here, and there was nothing. Just pure emptiness and only the sky. I didn't have any idea of what to do until I saw a structure in the distance. I walked over and I saw blocks I've never seen before in parkour civilization. They were command blocks, and they were placed in front of a throne. I stepped up onto the throne and I got my pair of champion boots.
Look boring as shit though.
But this time, they weren't someone else's. They were mine. It only makes sense that doing parkour on command blocks gives me the power to make the rules of parkour civilization. But before I start completely changing the entire rules of society, I needed to do something first.
Wait, why? Wait,
Well,
what?
I think it's time
the old schmuck?
give these back. I have a feeling you'll probably be needing them.
F-Bo, you did it.
Dude. Oh no, wait, hold on.
You saved us.
No, I didn't do anything. It was only possible because of you. And that's
I guess.
why I think you should be the champion. I don't know what to do with parkour civilization, but
Okay, no, I don't know. I mean, he is kind of old, and old people, I don't know if they make the best rulers, because, you know, they're old. I think they have a little couple of outdated ideologies.
Eppo, thank you. I have power again, and for my first decree, We are getting rid of the Puerto Ricans. We are getting rid of the Cubans. Thank you, F-Bo.
You were the champion. You know how to fix things. I just don't think I'm ready to be the. Whoa, what are you doing?
You think all of this was for me to become the champion
That's
again?
what I'm saying,
I'm
Cuddy.
old, and you know parkour civilization better than I ever could.
Well, all right. I'm gonna need your help. With every 4-block
That was quick. Cuddy, holy Family Guy cutaway.
jump on the command blocks, I can change the rules of parkour civilization.
What are you
with the
doing?
help of the old champion, I'm not just gonna make things go back to the way they were.
I would
I'm
hope
gonna
not.
make things better than they ever were. Parkour was never about making or failing a jump. It was about getting up and trying again.
Peak.
The parkour god told me as long as you can parkour, there is always a way. And in my parkour civilization, people will always have a chance to try again.
What about rapists? You know what? It's either here or there. Let's just end it here before I ruin the video. All right. Round of applause. Fuck. Round of applause, Cuddy. Round of applause. Round of applause. Also, what was I gonna say? I don't know. Round of applause! Woo! Fellas, we have finally finished this video. Now, if you want me to react to it the next episode, I am down, Cuddy. Or PvP Civilization, again, I am down. But this was cool. I like this. I will say the delivery of the lines felt too Dora-ish for me, and I kind of sucked a little bit of it. But other than that, it was cool. It was really fun. Like, I'll rate this a solid 8 out of 10. I did like the battle system. The battle system was kind of cool. Like, if the route was harder than the other, then like, or the course is harder than the other, it usurps it. It reminded me of domain expansions. It was really cool, dude. It was really cool. But fellas, that's for today's video. Like the video. Bye.